Could be better. Let's try it again. Try again. Refresh. Always hit or miss as to whether or not it's gonna preview the stream on my end first try, but okay, looks like we are good to go. So with that said, we can go ahead and start off by saying hello and welcome to another set of battles in season 19 of Go Battle League, where this time around we'll be trying to make another attempt at veteran rank before the end of the season by duking it out in our more familiar territory, that is Great League. Just because it's more familiar doesn't necessarily mean we're gonna do great, but you know, hopefully fingers crossed, we'll be able to find a way to get a team going, get some momentum going. But ultimately, we'll see how it all goes. But before we dive into it, just to kind of go over where we're currently at in the season. We're starting out, we're currently still in ace rank with an ELO of 2206, so quite a good amount of ELO we need to gain, but slowly but surely, I'm sure we'll get there somehow, some way. But we got to this current ELO with a total of 430 wins under our belt out of a total of 815 battles. Current longest win streak is 11, not 11, current longest win streak is 15, and we got ourselves a little over a million Stardust. I guess 1,028,000 Stardust. Almost 1,029,000. So at the very least, we were able to break the million Stardust earn. So, you know, we got that milestone all set and good. And hopefully some of that Stardust can go to good use as we prep for the next season, because it feels like that one's going to be a doozy to set up for. But that's for the future. Hopefully we'll get some more Stardust gains at the very least throughout these next matches, but hoping for good things as we jump right into the basic rewards, jump into the Great League, and to introduce the team that we'll be using for these matches. We're starting things out with a Skeleator jump at the front, who's rocking Incinerate, Disarming Voice, and a Shadow Ball. Hanging out in the middle, we have Lickitung, who's rocking Lick, Body Slam, and Power Whip. And then closing everything out, we have Poliwrath, who's rocking Counter, Icy Wind, and Scald. Alright, so that's our squad. Let's go ahead and jump right on into it. And we'll see how we do for our first set of the night. Again, hoping for good things. We shall see, we shall see. Yep. And match number 1 of the set is going to be up against Viva los Violins. Being attacked by the Violins, and they're sending out the Wiggly. Alright, do you have to stick it out, or are you gonna... Nope, swapping things out for a Poliwrath. Go ahead and swap in for my own Poliwrath. I'm pretty sure Poliwrath does not want to deal with the remainder of the... well, when Wigglytuff returns to the field, that's for sure. Anywho, we're gonna go ahead and go for the Scald. I think they're not gonna shield no matter what, so we should try and get as much damage in as we can. Oh no, they are gonna shield, okay. What do you know? They're trying to keep their... I guess their Poliwrath is their main counter for the return of the Skeleators. So that makes sense, Went ahead and shielded that one then. We'll go ahead and fire off an Icy Wind their way, just to kind of clear their, or get a little bit of attack debuff going before our inevitable demise. Okay, so with that, come back in with the Skelly. Could be a Skull just as their send-off, so I'm going to go ahead and shield out here. Yep, there's going to be the Scald. Ooh, and they do get the debuff. I'm gonna be a little careful about how this plays out. Ooh, they could have another Scald coming our way. This is gonna hurt quite a bit. No, it's gonna be Icy Wind. Okay, it does debuff our attack though, so we gotta be a little bit careful about how we handle the rest of this fight. And with that, next on coming in is going to be the Umbreon. Okay. With that, we'll go ahead and strike back with a disarming voice, and we'll go ahead and dip right on out of here and swap in for our Lickitung, into which is they're swapping back in for their Wiggly. Unfortunately, our licks do virtually nothing to this Wigglytuff, but we do have the, or at least for now, infamous Body Slam spam. We'll go ahead and rely on that as much as we can going through here. Thinking we can get to one more before you get to their Icy Winds. Yes, we can. They could just be looking to charm me down the entire way through. I'm not 100% sure if they will, but I mean, it makes sense too. Oh no, they're going for the charge move. Are they going for the end of my Lickitung, or are they going for the Icy Wind? Going for the disarming voice to try and get my Lickitung off the field as quickly as possible. And but we do have an opportunity to fire off one more Body Slam their way, so go ahead and use that opportunity. Okay, and with that, getting a little bit more energy there. There we go. And we do have the rest of the Umbreon to deal with. Not sure if one Dark Pulse is enough to take us out. Could very well be the case. That's going to be foul play, and it is enough to actually take out the rest of Scudder, so unfortunately that is going to be loss number 1 to start things out. RIPs there, but nonetheless GG's. GG's all around. Oh. And Fari Des. I apologize, I'm pretty sure I butchered your username on that one, but and I apologize for missing your message earlier, but hello, and welcome to the stream. Welcome. Yeah, currently at a little bit of a rough start in our first set in Great League, but hopefully we'll be able to bounce back here as we now jump into match number 2 of this set, which is going to be up against Cheez-Its H. Christ. What a username. Anyway, alright, Cheez-Its, what do you got? First match is going to be up against a Shadow Dragonair. Okay. Okay, they already got themselves access to Aqua Tail, I believe. Yep. That, I'm gonna go ahead and strike back with a disarming voice. Fire that their way. Clear option number 1. Okay. And then go ahead and swap right on out for my Poliwrath. They could be going for the Body Slam here because we did kind of swap in at kind of an awkward time, but I'll go ahead and try and tank it out. Yep, it's the Body Slam. Ooh, it does get me to about half health, so I gotta be a little careful about that. Okay, we do get one more charge move off. I will go ahead and shield here because he's unmasked a good amount of energy. There's gonna be the Body Slam. Okay, now able to counter down the rest of the Dragonair. Now, okay, next one is going to be the Medicham. Okay, I think they have a couple of counters in before. There it is. And with that, we can bring in the Licky. The counters are going to be super effective, and I think Dynamic Punch is still going to hurt quite a bit if they're rocking Dynamic Punch. We do have the debuff on them, fortunately, so you know, we have a little bit more extra health on us there. It'll be Power Up Punch, so well, there goes that debuff. But does that mean they could be rocking Psychic for the coverage, or they could go all in on a triple, what was it? A triple fighting type Medicham, which would be wild to see. Okay, but it does look like they're going all in on the power-up punches. Has worked out pretty well for them. What are they going to hit us with now? It is going to be another power-up punch. Good news for us, though, is that we are able to survive it, and we are able to chuck a Body Slam their way, getting their Medicham right on out of here. Ooh, and with that, last one is going to be the Bastiodon. Unfortunately, Poliwrath is no more, and Lickitung is pretty damaged, so I think they've claimed this one. I think it's safe to say that they have claimed victory their victory here. Yeah, should have seen the Bastiodon coming, but unfortunately we didn't. You didn't get it, unfortunately. We can get this power warp off, which I think should get them maybe about the yellow, I think. Yeah, but unfortunately it's not enough to really do anything else to the Bastion here. So that is going to be loss number 2 of this set here. RIPs there, but nonetheless GG's. GG's all around. Okay, a bit of a rough spot to start things out. We're currently 0-2 right now. But hopefully we'll be able to bounce back here as we jump into match number 3 of the set against Gold Thanos. Alright, Gold Thanos, what do you got? First round's gonna be up against a Ferrothorn. I'd argue that's a pretty solid start for us there. With that, swapping things out for a Mantine. I'll go ahead and swap out for my Licky. I think we should be okay. It's going to be a little rough, but we should be able to manage. Yeah, we're able to tank out the aerial aces pretty well and provide our own pressure with our About a Slam Spam. Go ahead and fire that their way. Take out shield number 1. Okay. I'm thinking we should be able to tank out this next one as well, but we're going to need to start shielding shortly after that, though. Another aerial ace. Yep. Okay, going for the body slam. Yeah. Okay. Actually, I might save my shields for now. I think I can get to one more body slam before they even attack me down. Oh, it's gonna be close! Ooh, but they have opted to use up their energy here, so actually I might just opt to let my Lickitung go here. Alright, people, you've done well. You could have enough energy now for a water pulse though, so I gotta be like careful about that. Yeah, I might take the bait here. I'm gonna go ahead and shield out. It's gonna be aerial ace. Okay, so they ran out of energy at that point. Fair enough. Oh, and with that, it's gonna be the arrival of the Bastrodon. Go ahead and fire off a Shadow Ball and dip. Bring in our Poliwrath now to face off against this Ferrothorn. The good news is our counters are doing super effective damage both to this Ferrothorn as well as to Bastrodon as well. The unfortunate thing is, well, Ferrothorn is able to dish out its own super effective damage against our Poliwrath. I think might get to another power up before we get to Icy Wind. Oh no, we get to it. I don't think it's going to be enough to take out the Ferrothorn, but at the very least it protects us from damage from their next charge move. We should be able to live through this, I'm thinking. Oof, we do, albeit barely, but we do. Whoop! We do get to the Scald. This should definitely be enough to take out the rest of the Bastrodon, and we actually did take out the Ferrothorn earlier, so with a sliver of health left on the Poliwrath, we secure ourselves victory number 1 in this set. GG's. GG's all around. Whew. Nice, solid. We are still in the negative with only 1 win and 2 losses, but we now have an opportunity to tie everything up here, and we'll see if we do just that as we jump into match number 4 of this set against Ali T. Alright, Ali T, what do you got? It's gonna be a Talonflame. Of course, could be running the combo Fly and a Brave Bird. Could be rocking Flame Charge and insert Flying type move here. Either way, I'm gonna go ahead and shield out here. It's gonna be Fly. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, with that, we'll go ahead and strike back with a Shadow Ball. Ooh, actually able to get them well into the red with that. And we are able to take them out with 1 more Incinerate. So we are up 1 Mon, but we are down 1 shield. Gonna be a little bit careful about that. Okay, next one is going to be the lantern. Okay. Chuck a shadow ball, clear out the shield, and go ahead and swap out for my Licky Tongue. So she's gonna swap out for the Medicham. Okay. Going for the body slams. I'm going for the lick damage. Right, go ahead and let this go. It could be dynamic punch, which would mean a one and done on my lick of tongue here. I think. Oh no, we still live for just to give him a little extra energy, unfortunately. So that's rather unfortunate there, but it is what it is. With that, we'll go ahead and keep on firing off some incinerates their way. We're gonna try tank this. Are they rocking Psychic too? Nope, they're rocking Ice Punch, so we're good there. Okay, can we incinerate them before they get to the next charge move? Yes, we can. Okay, with that, it's going to be Return of the Lantern. Okay. Go ahead and chuck a shield here. Could have possibly been a mistake. See, go for the Disarming Voice, get them to about the yellow, okay. Go ahead and swap in for the Poliwrath. Just a matter of how well do we tank out Thunderbolt. I think it's a one hit. Yeah, nope. Okay, we do get to Icy Wind. I'm not sure if it's going to be enough to take out the Lantern, though. Not quite. Ooh, but that one Incinerate is enough, so Skeledirge does survive with a little bit of HP in it and clears out the Lantern and secures our victory number 2 of this set. GG's all around. Whew. Damn, my mind went blank there for a second. Trying to process everything that just happened. Anywho, right now we're all tied up. We're 2-2, but let's see if we can go for win number 3 here as we go into our final match in this set, which is going to be up against Batman's BBF. I don't know how I feel about that. Anyway, first matchup is going to be up against a Medicham. Everyone's feeling Medicham today. I respect it. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and opt to fire off a Disarming Voice their way. See if we can take out a shield here. Oh nope, going straight for the damage. Okay, I'll go ahead and check a shield here in case it's Psychic. I think even then, Psychic's not gonna end us, but... Okay, it was gonna be Ice Punch. So they did bait out the shield, but we do take out the rest of the Medicham, so I'll take that. Okay, the next mon we're dealing with is going to be the Jellicent. I'll check a shield here. Could be Surf, okay. I'm being a bit preemptive to use both of my shields here, but we are able to take out both of theirs, so I'll take that. Thank you, thank you. Okay, but with that, we do say goodbye to our Skeledirge here. RIP, buddy, you have done well. With your sacrifice comes the arrival of a Licky. I think there are a couple Surfs on us, so I'll be a little bit wary about that. See how much damage we're taking. Not much. And going for another Surf. I think this should get us either right to the yellow or like right before the yellow. Okay, right to the yellow. Okay, with that, we're kind of building up a little We're building up a good amount of energy, but we'll go ahead and start spending it out. Clear the rest of the gelatin with the power whip. And with that, last mon is going to be the Venusaur. Okay. They're building up quite a good amount of energy on their end. Probably looking to 1-2 with Frenzy Plants, which is very possible that they could like one-shot me with a Frenzy Plant. I think, yeah, Poliwrath isn't all that durable against it. Oh, but we are able to counter it on the Venusaur before they get to the Frenzy Plant. So we actually do manage to get ourselves victory number 3 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Ooh, got me extra worried there for a second. I'm like, ooh, I don't know if I like that Poliwrath Venusaur matchup. That's nasty. But we found a way to make it through. We got the 3600 Stardust. We gotta clear out our items. Clear out 11 raspberries. Or a silver pineapple berry. What a trade. And we got ourselves an Alolan Marowak. Speaking of pineapples, I'll go ahead and use a regular pineapple for you. And I'll go ahead and grab some water real quick. Always remember to stay hydrated. Got ourselves a brand new Marowak. How's your stats? Way up there, but I'm going to still transfer you up. And with that, we actually do make a little bit of a climb all the way up to 2220. Ayo. Slowly but surely. I'll take that, especially because we were able to make the comeback on that one. So, we're good there. Anywho, that's round number 1. Let's go round number 2 here. Jumping back into basic and into the basic rewards and Great League. And to reintroduce the team, for those of you who are just joining us, we're starting out with the Skeledirge up at the front, who's rocking Incinerate, Disarming Voice, and Shadow Ball. Hanging out in the middle, we have Lickitung, rocking Lick, Body Slam, and Power Whip. Then closing everything out, we have Poliwrath with Counter, Icy Wind, and Scald. Alright, this is our squad. Let's go ahead and jump back into it and see how we do for set number 2 of tonight. That match number 1 of set number 2 is going to be up against Aiden Makiuhe. I'm pretty sure I butchered your last name there, but you're starting things out with a Drifblim. Ooh, hunting. How many moves do you know? I don't even know. I know you can know Icy Wind. I know you can know Mystic Fire. You can know Shadow Ball, I'm pretty sure. Yep, there's the Shadow Ball. Like, I've seen a lot of various debuff moves on Drifblim, but it looks like they're like, nah, man, we're not about that. We're not about that debuff life right now. We're all about that. We need to get the Skeledirge off the field ASAP. Just fair. With that though, we do have another Disarming Voice heading their way, so we'll go ahead and fire that off. And then we do clear out show number 2. And then I'm actually going to swap right on out for my Licky, into which case they swap out for their Lucario. Okay. So they are definitely taking good chunks out of my Lickitung with that Force Palm, but we do have ourselves a little bit of pressure to push back on the Lucario with what little bit of I'll keep my Lickitung alive for a little bit longer. Sure. Okay, with that, we do have another Body Slam. It's going to be resisted, but should be enough to finish off the rest of the Lucario. There you go. Now with that, last mon is going to be the Talonflame. Okay. And then we just say goodbye to our... Okay, guessing they're coming in with Fly, probably. Yep, it's gonna be Fly. Okay. Ooh, can I survive a Fly? I'm not sure. We might get triple knocked out by this Talonflame. which is kind of a rough way to start things out, but you know, it is what it is. See how well we handle. Okay, not bad, not bad. Ooh, they came in with the 1-2 with the drift blim. Ooh, maybe I should have stuck it out with my Skeletor up at front. Oh well. Anywho, oh, shout out to the Shiny Flex Drift blim, by the way. But with that, we do start things out with a loss here. RIP's there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so not a great start, but well, we've had not great starts before. Let's see if we can bounce back from this as we go into match number 2 of this set, which is going to be up against Cat Upper. Alright, Cat Upper, what do you got? It's gonna be a Mew. Okay. Mew with its wide variety of charge moves that it could use. Of course, it is taking good chunks of health out of me with its Shadow Claw. But we can fight back with a real quick Disarming Voice. Alright, we'll clear out number 1. Take it, I'll take it. I will go ahead and check out my own shield here. Gonna be Surf, okay. Okay, with that, I probably should have just gone for the Disarming Voice considering their health, but we went ahead and went all in on a Shadow Ball. I actually do take out shield number 2 here, so I'll take that. Okay, and with that, I think I'll go ahead and let my Skeledirge go here. RIP, buddy, you've done well. And with that, we'll go ahead and swap right on out for our Lickitung. I think I'll go ahead and shield out here. Could be Wild Charge. I know sometimes Mew runs Wild Charge. Yep, there's the Wild Charge. Okay, and with that, we are able to lick down the rest of the Mew. Sounds a little weird to say it out loud, but you know, it's what happened. Anywho, we'll go ahead and now facing off against a Bastiodon. Could be reading right into their trap, but I'm going to go ahead and swap right on out for our Poliwrath, in which case they swapped out for an Azumarill. Okay. Main concern, of course, is going to be the damage that we're going to be taking from their Play Rough, which I'm assuming this is what's going to be hitting us next. It's going to be, yep, it's going to be the Play Rough. Oof. Okay, we'll go ahead and fire off another Icy Wind their way. Just get the guaranteed debuffs in. We're going to need as much of a buffer on our Lickitung as we can. He's going to be careful again, okay. Coming back in with the Lickitung. Well, they do come back in with the Bastiodon. I'm not sure if I have enough damage output to really do anything against this Bastiodon at this point. It's the battle of the bulk out here. Battle of neutral damage, but they do, I think, have a little bit more neutral damage on me than I do on them. So, yeah, they do have a lot more neutral damage on me than I do on them. So this is going to be very much an uphill battle. That being said, I'm willing to stick it out, give it a try, hope for the best. Okay, we do get them one to the red, but yeah, I think this, I'm assuming this is going to be a Stone Edge, which is going to knock out the rest of our Lickitung here. Yeah. So unfortunately, that is going to be loss number 2 of this set. RIP's there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so we're back in 0-2. Never a great feeling, but oh, we've came back last time. Let's see if we can do it again as we go into match number 3 of this set against Indecimals. Alright, Indecimals, what do you got? First round's going to be up against a Poliwrath. Okay. Okay, get off that Disarming Voice before they start debuffing us. Please. Okay. Go ahead and chuck a shield here. The icy wind, okay. I'm go ahead and fire off a disarming voice their way. Put them onto the red. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and swap right on out for my Poliwrath, who should be able to tank out any of the charge moves that their Poliwrath throws our way. Well, it could throw Dynamic Punch if anything. Could be Scald, okay. And we don't get the debuff, so that's good. That's good. And with that though, next one that we're dealing with is going to be the Cresselia. Okay. They could just be going for Grass Knot here. Yep, they're going for Grass Knot. There's enough to finish me off. And with that, I'll go Lickitung. I'll reveal my full hand here. Okay, let's see what their heavy hitter is. Gonna be Future Sight. Okay. Good to know. That's good to know. If it was Moonblast, then Skeledirge for sure would have been able to clean up the rest of the Cresselia, no problem. But Future Sight gives me a little bit more concern. On that note, we might be able to lick down the rest of the Cresselia before they get to a third Future Sight. I'm assuming. Oh, we're actually able to lick down the rest of the Poliwrath. Alright, I'll take it. And that's going to be the return of the Cresselia. Okay, going for the Body Slam, clearing out the rest of the Cresselia. And with that, final one to deal with is going to be a Drapion. Okay. This should be interesting. Let me guess, Aqua Tail? Yeah. Okay, check out the shield. Hopefully they're not double charged. I don't think they've been firing enough to do double charge. I could be wrong though. Can I incinerate the rest? Oh, they do get to another charge move. Can I survive it? Oh, that's crunch. That's gonna be a no. Oh, that one hurts. That one hurts a lot. I think we were like literally, if that incinerate landed, it would have been perfect. Or they could have had 1 HP left. Either way, unfortunately, that is gonna be loss number 3 of this set. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Ooh boy. Okay. That's quite a bummer. Alright, so with that, unfortunately, we're 0-3, so no matter what, we're going to be dipping down in our ELO, which sucks again. But hopefully, we can get 2 wins out of this set so we don't lose too much of our ELO. We'll see if we are able to bounce back here as we look for match number 4. That's rough. Anyway, match number 4 of this set is going to be up against Frank I Saw Some, I think that's what they were going for. Anyway, Frank starting things out with a Talonflame. Okay. Okay. Okay, going for a little bit extra charge here. I'm going to go ahead and shield out here in case they're going for a Fly or even a Brave Bird and dip. It is going to be the Flame Charge. Okay. Okay, with this next attack, they are charged up and ready to go with their next charge move. And fire Shadow Ball their way. Clear Ultra number 1. Okay. We'll go ahead and chuck a shield here. Could be the Fly. Okay. Okay. Going for another incinerate under their belt. What am I doing? What am I doing? I swapped out for the Poliwrath. I did swap out very late on that one, so we're probably gonna need to tank out this Power Whip. Yep. Oof. Definitely hurts quite a bit, but we can go ahead and fire off an Icy Wind their way. Go for the debuff. And with that, I'm assuming they're coming in with a Body Slam. That is enough to finish out the rest of the Poliwrath. Alright, people, you've done well. Whew. And the last monster I have to deal with is going to be an Azumarill. Okay. It's arguably not terrible for our odds. Could be better, but I won't argue. Okay, with that, could be coming in with the Hydro Pump. We'll see. That was gonna be Play Rough. Okay, so I'm guessing it's an Ice Beam Play Rough Azumarill. There's really no sense in baiting out shields at this point. Okay, with that, coming in with a Power Whip. Ooh, they actually opted to shield here. Okay. Interesting. Really putting all their faith in on the Azumarill. I respect it. Oh, they are going Hydro Pump. Why did they not go Hydro Pump before? Well, anyway. With that, that's going to be loss number 4 of this set here. So we're definitely losing yellow here. RIP's there, but nonetheless, GG's all around. Oh boy, okay. That's okay. Okay. Anyway, match number 5 for this set is going to be up against Ensiferum 38. Alright, Ensiferum, what do you got? First round's gonna be up against a Talonflame. Okay. Like it. Of course, big toss-up is... Well, it looks like we went for the charge move at the same time, and I do have attack priority. So that's good to know. That though, I'm coming in with the Shadow Ball, actually able to get them well into the red. I am going ahead and shield out here just in case they were planning to go straight like Brave Bird or Fly right from the get-go. It's going to be Brave Bird, so they're Brave Bird and Dippin'. Yep. Swapping out for the Lantern. Shiny Flex Lantern. I respect it. They do have a shield advantage over us. I'm a little bit concerned about that, but otherwise... I think we can do some pretty decent pressure against their Lantern here. Okay, that. See if I can bait out one of those shields with a real quick About a Slam. Nope. Okay, that's fine. Might be putting a little too much risk here, but I'm gonna try and try and tank out this next Thunderbolt. Okay. With that, we can go ahead and fire off another Body Slam their way. Ooh, read both of the Body Slams. Okay. I respect that. Okay, I'm not sure if they're double charged on Surf already. I'm probably should have been keeping a better eye on that, if I had to be honest. Okay, and with that last one is going to be a Gallade. Why am I not firing anything yet? There we go. Okay. Okay. A little concerned with how this one's gonna go. If it's Leaf Blade, I think we should be okay. Bang. Oh, we're not. Okay, I think this is going to be an 0-5, isn't it? Probably going to be an 0-5. Yeah. Yikes. Yeah, it's going to be an 0-5. Those always hurt. Those always hurt the soul, man. That's just rough. I thought I had something going, but I guess we weren't able to seal the deal on that, so unfortunately that's going to be loss number 3 of this set. RIP's there, but unless GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so that's 0-5. We're back down to the 2100s. Oh boy, okay. No, it's gotta remain calm. Gotta just jump back into the basic rewards, jump into the Great League. We should mix things up here a little bit though, because I'm guessing this team composition is not quite working out for us. The reason why I have Poliwrath is because I'm concerned about Bastiodon. So I'm gonna put Azumarill, because our Azumarill knows Hydro Pump, so it's a good closer against a closing Bastiodon. And I'm gonna put a... Should I keep Licky? We could do Umbreon for the bulk. We could do Poliwrath as our safe swap. It does make us weak to Lantern. It does make us triple weak to Lantern, so I'm a little concerned about that. We could do Quagsire in the middle. That makes us double weak to Grass. Yeah, that makes us double weak to Grass. I'm a little concerned about that, but does give us really good coverage against Bastiodon. And gives us a little bit extra coverage against Lantern. Water Gun Lantern will be a little bit concerning with Quagsire, but I think we might be able to chip down Water Gun Lantern with our Quagsire and then finish off with our Azumarill, because we should be able to tank out one charge move that way. We could do Vigoroth in the middle. That's true, that's true. What else is good for? We could do Annihilate in the back. That's true too. I think I might do... Or we could have Lantern in the middle. That makes me weak to Mud Boys with both Skeledirge and Lantern. Let's take a Water Gun Lantern, then I might have a little bit better chance. I'm gonna do... You could do Charger Bug in the middle. Charger Bug is a good coverage Pokemon. I just have to be careful of Mud Boys. I haven't seen too many today, but it could be that when I make my team weak to Mud Boys, then we're gonna have a problem with Mud Boys. True. It does also make me double weak to Bastiodon. I'm always concerned about Bastiodon, because the moment I don't think about Bastiodon, Bastiodon is gonna be the main problem. I think we'll do Poliwrath in the middle. We'll do Skeledirge and Double Water. We'll do... Yeah, I think that's going to be our play. Skeledirge, Poliwrath, Azumarill. Yeah. I guess on that note, to properly introduce them, we're starting things out with Skeledirge with Incinerate, Disarming Voice, and Shadow Ball. In the middle is Poliwrath with Counter, Icy Wind, and Scald. And closing everything out is Azumarill with Bubble, Play Rough, and Hydro Pump. Okay, so I'm thinking we should have pretty good coverage with this, but we shall see as we jump into set number 3. Hey, keep it with the rhymes anyway. Alright, and match number 1 of the set is going to be against Gorgle 27. Alright, Gorgle, what do you got? Excuse me, first matchup is going to be up against a Medicham. Okay, for the most part, we should be able to handle most of the moves that Medicham throws our way. Not that, they're swapping things out for a Golbat. We did swap out for a Azumarill. Probably wasn't admittedly the best swap in, considering Poison Fang. So that's on me, but we're gonna stick it out. We're gonna fight it through. I think I just panicked there. I panicked on that one. That's on me. I'll tank it. I'll say goodbye to my Zumaro. I'm willing to say goodbye to my Zumaro. Okay, at the very least, can I try and take a shield? Yes, we can. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Okay, and we'll go ahead and bring back our Skeletor to face off against this Golbat. We'll go ahead and check a shield here in case they're going straight for the Shadow Ball. Poison Fang again. Okay, makes sense, makes sense. That they're coming back in with the Medicham. Okay. That is 100% fine by me. Coming in with double disarming voices and actually clearing out the entirety of the Medicham. I'll take that. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so now we're roughly even on Mons and we're even on shields. That'll be the arrival of the Drapion. Okay. Okay, then we'll swap right on out for my Poliwrath to counter down the rest of the Drapion. We'll go ahead and try and tank this out. It could be Sludge Bomb, which is going to hurt quite a bit, but otherwise we should be relatively okay. It's going to be Crunch. Okay. Does lower our defense though, so I'm no worry about that. But anywho, we'll go ahead and shield out here in case they're rocking a poison. Okay, there'll be Poison Fang, so they're lowering my defense again. Alright, that's fair. Okay, with that, they're coming in with another charge move. It's gonna be Crunch again. Crunch again. Oof. Ooh, well with that we are able to knock each other out, and since Skeletor is still hanging around, that does mean victory number 1 of this set. GG's, GG's all around. Whew. And with a triple debuff on our defense there, my goodness. But yeah, started out a little bit rough there with the Zoomer swapped into Golbat, but hopefully, you know, we still managed to come up with a win. Let's see if we can go for win number 2 here as we look for match number 2. And match number 2 of this set is going to be up against Lorthurium. Alright, Lorthurium, what do you got? First round's going to be up against an Empoleon. Shadow Empoleon. Okay. Okay, let's swap things out for Goodra, in which case I'm going to swap out for my Azumarill. Just the main thing to worry about with Azumarill is, or worry about Goodra, is that Goodra could know Power Whip and it could know Thunder Punch. Both of which are going to hurt quite a bit, but otherwise we should be, we're relatively okay. Plus we do take away all of the pressure that comes from the, Dragon Breath, so we're pretty good there. Okay, I think they're coming in with one more Thunder Punch. We will go ahead and tank this one out. We are able to bubble down the rest of the Goodra. And then coming back in with the first mon, is it going to be mon number 3? Either way, I can't really remember what the first mon was. I guess I'll find out in a moment. And up there it is. It's going to be the Empoleon. Okay, so no matter what, my charge moves are resisted, but I might as well go for the heavy hitter. Yeah. Because I mean, why not, right? Anyway, we'll go ahead and bring back our Skeletors. Go ahead and get some good old-fashioned neutral damage with our Incinerates. We will go ahead and start expending up our shields on these Hydro Cannons, though, that's for sure. Thinking they have one more coming our way. Yep, there it is. Okay, definitely go ahead and shield there. Gonna be, yep, Hydro Cannon again. Okay. Ready to finish off the Empoleon. Now, last one to deal with is going to be the Superior. Okay. double dose of disarming voice heading their way, clearing out both of their shields. I'll take it, I'll take it. Okay. A frenzy plant. Oof. Okay. Coming with another disarming voice. Put them onto the red. Up, and we seem to have run into a little bit of technical difficulties. It's trying to register. Are we okay? Are we good? Are we feeling it? Are we alive? Hello? I'm actually really concerned. We're like dead in the water over here. Hello, hello? Anything cutting through? Are we still alive? Are we gonna make it through? I wish to know how the rest of this match is gonna go, please. Should I stop typing for a moment? My last connection with our opponent there. Hello, 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 hello. We're like 1 HP away from the rest of the superior. Let me finish the match, dang it. The only thing that has me particularly concerned is whether or not Frenzy Plant would have been able to one-shot the rest of my Poliwrath. Which I don't deny is possible, it's just... But I really rather like to see that happen rather than just take a guess as to what's happening. Because we are currently stuck here right now. I'll let it sit for a minute. Just wait to see if it comes back online. If it does, that's great. If not, then we'll reset and then get back at it. Rather unfortunate if this is the way to go. Yeah, we'll give it another minute. If it doesn't work out, then we'll reset. Try again. Reset our game real quick. See the Pokeball, it's like trying its hardest to like register something, but I think this match might be lost. Gone forever. What a shame. It could have been such a close match too. Oh well. With that though, I guess we will go ahead and close out the game and reset real quick. Go ahead and cover over screen here. I'm gonna cover it with a shameless plug of our upcoming stream schedule. So if you want, you can check out what we have down the pipeline. It's all gonna be happening over on Twitch. So it's under the same, our Twitch channel is under the same name, Voyaging Trainer, so if you want to check that out, can. But with that, we'll go ahead and log back into Pokemon Go. Apologies for the absence of music there. Oh, we got some research. Hello. I can turn this off now. Let's see what research we got. Oh, we completed the thing, so we can get the instinct band. Oh, we got egg hatching. Oh, we got all kinds of things happening right now. We got a Togepi. Hey. Alright, egg number 1 hatched. Transferring you out. And here's egg number 2. We can worry about that sometime later. And yeah, sadly, battle could not be recovered, so that is going to be counted as a loss there. Kind of a rough way to go, but it could be possible they could have won with Superior at the end there. I won't deny the possibility. Yeah. RIPs, but prior to that unfortunate ending, GG's all around. Okay, yeah, it is what it is. It happens. Kind of a bummer that it ends in a loss, though. I don't know. Too bad it can't just like not be counted as a match at all. But yeah, again, it is what it is. Anywho, we're all tied up 1-1. Let's see if we can go 2-1 as we go against Mickey Siggs for match number 3. All right, Mickey, what do you got? First round's gonna be up against a Greninja. Okay. Now with that, I'm gonna go maybe hard counter with a Poliwrath, which is they're gonna swap in for their Pidgeot. Who is a gusting Pidgeot. Interesting. Go ahead and fight back with an Icy Wind. Maybe clear out shield number 1. Lower their attack if by a little bit. Okay. We'll go ahead and check up the shield here. Could be Feather Dance. Ooh, okay. We do lose a good amount of our attack power there. With that, we'll go ahead and fight back with a Scald, able to clear out shield number 2, and we actually do get the debuff on that as well, so I'll take that. Thank you. Okay, with that, I'm going to swap in for our Skeleators. Could be the Brave Bird. I think I'm going to shield here. Nope, it's going to be Feather Dance. Okay. Yeah, this next one could be... Okay, I'm getting a little concerned here. They're building up quite a good amount of energy, so I'm a little concerned that they're coming in with the, Oh no! We stayed in too long! Oh boy, okay. Oh. I had a little bit more of a fighting chance there, but it's okay. Anyway, last one we're dealing with is going to be a Greedent. Could be rocking Trailblaze. Possibly and probably. It's going to hurt quite a bit. It's going to be Trailblaze. Oof. We do survive it though, but their attack is rising exponentially, so... Gotta be able to take out this Greedent before they get to the next one. Going for the Hydro Pump. Oof. Fortunately, Greedent is durable. So I'm a little concerned. I want to try and bubble it down before it gets to its next Trailblaze, but I don't know if I can. I can't. Well, I think they got to the Body Slam, so unfortunately, ooh, that's going to be loss number 2 of this set here. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Oh boy, okay. So right now we're in the negative. Could have been in the positive. Not salty at all, what are you talking about? Anyway, but we're in the negative right now. We're 1 win and 2 losses. Let's see if we can go for tie it all up here as we look for match number 4. Okay. And match number 4 of the set is going to be up against Pablo Finesse. Alright, Pablo, what do you got? First round is going to be up against a Lantern. Are you a Water Gunning Lantern or are you a Sparking Lantern? Water Gunning Lantern. Okay, I'm going to look one out of there and swap right on up for my Poliwrath. They're going to swap out for Skarmory. Okay, so our backline is a little bit more comfortable with, was it, Water Gunning... why am I blanking so hard? against water gunning lantern. There's the word I'm looking for. So we're a little bit okay there. Of course, the thunderbolts are still gonna hurt quite a bit. Not gonna lie. But otherwise, we should be relatively okay. And for another icy wind. And with that, we are actually able to counter down the rest of these Skarmory. We do have a little bit of, we maintain a little bit of switch advantage, I believe, on that one. So that's nice. We are once again face to face with the Lantern. We're going for the icy wind for the debuff. And we'll go ahead and let this one go. Could be the Thunderbolt. It is going to be the Thunderbolt. It is enough still to finish off the rest of these Skeledirge. Alright, buddy, you've done well. With that, I'm going to swap right on out for our Azumarill. Okay. They're coming in with the Thunderbolt again. I think that should get us, maybe it's about half health, give or take. But we should be okay. Well, not even. Okay. About a third of our health, though. We're getting really close to half health, so we may need to shield out this next Thunderbolt, if anything. Or let our Azumarill go, depending on how the shields play out. Okay, with that, next mon is going to be the Gligar. That going straight for a Hydro Pump, clearing out the rest of the Gligar. That's going to be the rest of the Lantern versus our Azumarill and our Skeledirge. And let this go. It is going to be the Surf. Okay. And with that, we do fire off the Play Rough. And they have opted not to shield on that one, so we do manage to secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Whew. Okay, so on the plus side, we are all tied up now. We are 2-2. Let's see if we can go for win number 3 here as we look for match number 5 of this set. And match number 5 of this set is going to be up against F Pro 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, F Pro, what do you got? First round is going to be up against an Ampharos. Ooh, definitely do not want to use switch out for anything else right now. Okay, I'm thinking they're coming in with a Brutal Swing. Go ahead and chew it out here. Yep, it's going to be the Brutal Swing. Okay. We'll go ahead and strike back with a real quick Disarming Voice. We'll either take out shield number 1 or take out the Ampharos. Shield number 1 it is, okay. Okay, check up shield number 2. Keep our Skeledirge alive as long as we can. Give me another Brutal Swing. Okay, and we are able to incinerate the rest of the Ampharos right on out of here. And that next mon is going to be the Quagsire. Check his Disarming Voice and Dip for our Poliwrath, which is they're going to swap out for their Talonflame. Ooh, I think I can. Yep, I can get to a Scald before they get to their next charge move. How much damage do we get with this? And get the Firebird right on out of here. That we just have the rest of the Quagsire to deal with, but they have opted to call it a night there, so we do manage to get ourselves victory number 3 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Woo. After a little bit of technical difficulties in one of the matches, we still managed to come out of it with a positive, so I'll take that. Go ahead and claim this 3600 Stardust, these 3 rare candies, and we got a Gribbon. That's cool. Catch the Gribbon real quick. Also grab ourselves a quick drink of water. Alright, here's a brand new Grubbin. Pretty heavy on tech, so I'm going to transfer you out. Then we can claim these rank awards, in case we're able to climb right back up to 2167. Still got quite a ways to go back to our former glory, but you know, we are able to recover at least a little bit there. Hopefully we'll be able to do a little bit more recovery here as we jump back into the basic rewards and into Great League. And to introduce the team that we'll be using for those of you who are joining us. Starting things out with Skeledirge up at the front with Incinerate, Disarming Voice, and Shadow Ball. In the middle we have Poliwrath with Counter, Icy Wind, and Scald. And then closing everything out we have Azumarill, who's rocking Bubble, Play Rough, and Hydro Pump. So this is the squad. Let's go ahead and jump back into it and see how we do for set number 4, I believe, of the night. And match number 1 of the set is going to be up against Dan Dimmadome of the Dimmadome. Something like that, I don't know. Anyway, match number 1 of the first mon to deal with is going to be the Shadow Dragonair. Definitely taking quite a beating from that, from the Dragon Breaths there, not gonna lie. Not feeling all too stoked about all them Dragon Breaths. Okay, we should have enough, yep, to at least fire off a Disarming Voice their way. Can we fire off both of them before our demise? Ooh, you may never know. Well, actually no, we're finding out now. We are able to fire off the Disarming Voice, but it is caught by a Sparking Lantern. Okay. That is a little bit more concerning, truth be told. Considering, you know, our whole back line is a little bit not all too happy with dealing with Sparking Lantern. I'll go for the shield. I think they're going straight down to the boat. Yeah, they are. Okay. Okay, with that. Could possibly take it out with the Icy Wind, but I really don't want to take that chance. So we'll go ahead and fire off the Scald their way, clear out the rest of the Lantern. And with that, ooh, last one to deal with is going to be a Skarmory. Okay. Okay, with that, firing off the Icy Wind, getting them to well into the yellow. And with that, they're coming in with the Sky Attack, finishing off our the rest of our Poliwrath. Brought back Skeledirge, into which case they brought back Dragonair, into which case we brought in Azumarill. So much has happened in the period of like 1 second. Anyway, we are able to resist their Dragon Breaths very well, but we are having to deal with the very infamous Body Slam spam. I think we may need to tank out one more before we clear out the rest of the Dragonair, but I think we should be able to finish or survive this. Yep, we're good. Okay. And with that, they've come back with the Skarmory. We do have the Hydro Pump at the ready. And fire that their way. Clear out the Skarmory and secure ourselves victory number 1 in this set. GG's. GG's all around. Whew, okay. Putting in the work today, my goodness. Anyway, with that, right now, we're currently in the positive. We are 1-1. Let's see if we can go for win number 2 here as we look for match number 2 of this set. Yeah. Now the goal is ultimately to try and get back to the 2200s again. Ugh. Yeah, the fight at the 2200s has been my Achilles heel throughout this entire season. Anywho, match number 2 of this set is going to be up against Beyblade Boy. Pretty sure that's what it was. Anyway, first matchup is going to be up against an Incineroar. There's going to be Snarl coming from this Incineroar. Okay, go ahead and fight back real quick with a Disarming Voice. Get them all to yellow. And then actually go ahead and swap right on out for our Poliwrath, which is they swap out for Feraligatr. I'm actually still okay with this. I actually like this matchup better than Shadow for Alligator versus Skeledirge, so I will take that. Thank you very much. Go ahead and try and tank out this first one. I think we should be okay. Gets us deep into the yellow, but otherwise we're still kicking. We'll go ahead and check up a shield here just to keep our Poliwrath alive for a little bit longer. Okay. And with that, we'll go ahead and fire off a Icy Wind their way. Clear out the rest of the Feraligatr. And with that, last one to deal with is going to be the Shadow Venusaur. Actually, we're really solid with our Skeledirge here. Okay, with that, they were up back in Incineroar, in which case we went right back in with our Azumarill. Wasting no time there. Ooh, Incineroar is quite angry. Quite the angry one over there. He's actually able to get some pretty good damage in on our Azumarill. Ooh, they do still have one shield left. I did not realize that. That's a little concerning, because now they could use this opportunity to charge up on or go for their charge. They could be double charged on Frenzy Plant right now, and it's all dependent on how well I'm able to tank out Frenzy Plant with the rest of my Skeledirge. Okay. Never mind, we are able to incinerate the rest of the Venusaur before they get to said Frenzy Plant. So we do manage to get ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Got a little concerned that they were double charged on Frenzy Plant and we'd have to see if we can tank it, but good news that they were charging up and incinerate was enough for the rest of the Venusaur. So I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay. And with that, match number 2 of this set, or match number 3 of this set, I'm sorry, is going to be up against Will or whatever. Alright, Will or whatever. What do you got? First round's going to be up against a Unnovan Stunfisk. Okay. Unnovan Stunfisk is a very interesting one. Very spammy with their mud bombs. Right now they're rocking Spark though, so I don't have to worry too much about fast move pressure. Still hurts quite a bit to tank out that mud bomb. Not gonna lie. Okay, gonna go ahead and check a shield here. Guessing it's gonna be another mud bomb. Yep. Okay, with that, we'll go ahead and fire for another disarming voice their way, while they do decent damage to the Stunfisk, or take out shield number 1. Decent damage to the Stunfisk it is. And with that, we are actually able to incinerate the rest of the Stunfisk right out of here. So we're up them on, but we're down a shield. Ooh, the next one to deal with is going to be a Toxapex. Ooh, Toxapex is actually a little bit concerning now that I think about it, because Toxapex is pretty much resistant to everything that I will throw at them now. I think Poliwrath is the best right now to throw at Toxapex, because at the very least we only take neutral damage from Sludge Wave. Yeah, whereas as opposed to Wigglytuff, as opposed to Azumarill, who will take super effective damage from that. But now last mon is going to be the Trevenant, so we're pretty kind of in a rock and a hard place at this point. We'll go ahead and swap back out for our Azumarill. We did debuff the Trevenant, so hopefully these either Shadow Balls or Seed Bombs are going to be fairly well resisted on that. And so it is. Okay, so with that, they're coming in with another possibly Seed Bomb, possibly Shadow Ball. Maybe Seed Bomb. Gets us well into the red. but it does give us an opportunity to fire off a play rough their way. Get them onto the red. Take it, I'll take it. Okay, with that. Do I have 2 shields? I just realized. Have I been that stingy with my shields? Oh no, I have 1. I was thinking, like, I swear I didn't have that many shields. Oh, weird. Yeah, I don't. Now they're poison jabbing the rest of my Poliwrath away, which, fair. Go ahead and use that to... Nah, let it go. As much as I want to believe that I can counter down the rest of the Toxapex and then the Trevenant with like 2 HP on me, unfortunately, I'm going to take a wild guess and assume that's not how that's going to end. So unfortunately, that's going to be loss number 1 in this set. RIP's there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Sorry, I just want to double check, make sure that was indeed loss number 1 in this set. But anyway, with that, sorry, adjusting chair. We're still in the positive. We're 2 wins and 1 loss. Let's see if we can go for win number 3 here as we go into match number 4 against Captain Noodles. Hey, Captain Noodles, what do you got? First round's going to be up against a Whiscash. So that's an immediate nope. Not running out for my Poliwrath. Yeah, opting to stick it out on this match. Respect that. Ooh, swapping things out for a Tentacruel. Okay. Interesting. Going for some debuffs here. Okay, let's go ahead and try and tank out this next attack. Are they going straight for the Scald? Are they going for Acid Spray? Are they going for like Sludge Bomb or something? It's gonna be Acid Spray, so they're going for the debuffs. Fair enough. We'll go ahead and fire off a Scald their way. Get them well into the red there. And with that, I'll go ahead and let this go. It's gonna be the Scald, okay. And with that, I'll go ahead and bring back our Skeledirge to incinerate the rest of the Tentacruel. That's going to be the return of the Whiscash. So we'll go ahead and chuck a shield here. Ooh. Stayed in a little too long there. That's on me. Go ahead and save ourselves from another Mud Bomb. We'll go ahead and fire off our Shadow Ball their way. Probably take out shield number 1. Yep. I'll go ahead and swap that out for my Azumarill, in which case I'm assuming they're going to be swapping out for something else. Maybe. Yeah, they're building up on energy and bringing in the Skarmory. Go ahead and waste no time here and go straight for a Hydro Pump. Get them onto the yellow. Perfect. That's the main thing to look out for is, of course, if they're coming in with a Brave Bird, which is probably going to get us well into the red. Yeah. Deep into the red we go. Can I finish off the rest of the Skarmory? Ooh! Okay. Probably stayed a little bit too long there. Tried to tank out, bite off more than I could chew. Fair enough. Probably should have just went for the play rough and hoped for the best, but it is what it is. Anywho, we do have the rest of the Whiscash, but I think they're pretty much just going to wipe us out with a Scald here. Yep. So that's going to be loss number 2 of this set. RIP's there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so right back in very scary territory here. We're 2 wins and 2 losses. Let's see if we can go for win number 3 here as we go into our final match against Teal Thunder 9. Teal Thunder 9. There it is. Alright, Teal Thunder 9. Hello. Starting things out with an Alolan and Ninetales. Helping things out for a Bastiodon, in which case we're going to swap right on out for our Poliwrath. Okay. Either way, we should be able to tank out this next charge move. It's gonna be Stone Edge. Hanging in just fine. Okay, we're just counting down the rest of the Bastardon. Yes, the Bastardon backline defense came in handy this time around. Actually worked out in our favor. Alright, but with that, we do have the return of the Ninetales. They have opted to use both their shields to cover for that, and on that regard, I'm going to go ahead and let my Poliwrath go here. Or maybe not yet. Okay, you have an opportunity to fire off another Scald their way. I'll take that. Fire away. Clear out the Ninetales. And that last one to do it is going to be a Quagsire, in which case we're going to swap right on out for our Azumarill, into which case they have opted to call it a night there, so we do get ourselves victory number 3 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. I may have lost my grasp on the English language near the end there, but we do still get ourselves a positive set to slowly but surely recover from our losses. We do get the 3600 Stardust, the rare candy, and the Marini. And a chance to get some water. Always remember to stay hydrated. Alright, it is a brand new day. So we do have, I think, like 4 or 5 more sets that we can do. With that, 14s across the board. That's pretty wild. I'm going to transfer you out. And with that, we can go ahead and claim this rank awards. In this case, we are back up to 2179. Whew, slowly but surely. Making our way back up. Making our way back up. Okay. So with that, unfortunately, the good news is a majority of our sets have been around the 3 wins out of 5, so we've been climbing that way. Unfortunately, we did tank pretty hard in the middle in set 2 with an 0-5, so it's pretty much just been a slow but sure recovery from that, which it makes it bittersweet that we're only doing very little recoveries thanks to the only 3 wins out of 5, but you know, take what silver lining we can. We're slowly but surely trying to find a way back up. We're collecting some wins, we're collecting some dust, and we're collecting some experience, right? Something like that. Anyway, give me 1 second. Let me readjust. I have a cushion on my chair that's like falling off. There we go. I think it's like slowly sinking, and it causes me to like slowly sink on the camera. So I slowly just kind of start disappearing from view. Just remember me as I once was. Sorry. Anyway, but yeah. Anyway, we have just entered a brand new day, which means we have, I believe, a full 5 sets that we can do. 4 or 5, but yeah, we'll see how many we do before we ultimately call it a night. But in any event, we went back into the basic rewards and into Great League, and to introduce the team that we'll be using for those of you who are joining us. Starting things out with Skeletor up at the front, who's rocking Incinerate, Disarming Voice, and Shadow Ball. In the middle, we have Poliwrath with Counter, Icy Wind, and Scald. And closing everything out, we have Azumarill with Bubble, Play Rough, and Hydro Pump. Okay, so this is our squad. Let's go ahead and jump back into it and see how we do for match number 1 of set number 5/set number 1. Whichever number the set is. Match number 1 of a brand new set. Hey, there we go. Hopefully we hold up. Anywho, match number 1 of this set is going to be up against Prodigiove. Alright, Prodigiove, what do you got? First round's gonna be a Shiny Flex Talonflame. Always love a good Shiny Flex. Okay, so they do beat me in attack priority. I'm going to shield out here in case they're going Brave Bird and Dip. Okay, but before they can do that, we did CMP tie here, so you need to either opt for a shield or let your Talonflame go. Shield it is. Okay, with that, swapping these out. Oh, for Swampert. There we go. And we'll go ahead and swap right on out for Poliwrath. We'll go ahead and tank out this next one, whether Earthquake or Sludge Wave. I think we should be okay. Maybe deep in the yellow, but otherwise. Hydro Cannon. Yep, Hydro Cannon, we're definitely okay. Ooh, okay, I'll let this one go too. Am I going to regret this? Are they going heavy hitting with this one? Nope, it's going to be another Hydro Cannon. I mean, it still hurts quite a bit, don't get me wrong. Just because it's resisted doesn't mean it doesn't hurt. And we're going for the Skull. They have actually opted the shield there. Okay. Keeping their Swampert alive as long as they can. I respect it. Go ahead and respect that with our own shield there. That we'll go ahead and finish off the rest of the Swampert with our Icy Wind. With that, next one we're dealing with is going to be the Abomasnow. Ooh, well, before we kick the bucket, we have an opportunity to fire off one more Icy Wind their way. Get them well into the red. And with that, swap back in for the Talonflame. We swapped out for our Azumarill. And with that, they have up to call tonight there. So we do manage to get ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so off to a solid start there. We're currently 1-1. Let's see if we can go 2 for 2 as we look for match number 2 of the set, or as we now jump into match number 2 of the set, which is going to be up against GM Sexy. Alright, GM Sexy. There you go. First match is going to be up against a Dugong. Okay. Okay, so main concern is going to be their drill runs, which are going to hurt quite a bit. Otherwise, we are resisting their ice shards. Okay. I'm going to be a little risky here, but I'm going to try and tank out this next one. Gonna be the drill run. Okay. Ooh, doesn't get us deep into the yellow, but otherwise, we're still kicking. Okay. I'll go ahead and check a shield here because I believe we're right at the precipice of getting to our Shadow Ball. Yes, we are. Surprised they didn't go for the Icy Wind on that one. Anywho, we now say goodbye to our Skeleturge there. RIP, buddy, you've done well. And with that, we'll go ahead and tank this one out as well. I'm pretty sure Drill Run or okay, Icy Wind we're fine. It's just we lose our attack power, which is a bit of a bummer, but it is what it is. Also, Sugang, hello, welcome to the stream. Apologies for not saying hello earlier, but welcome. Okay, next mono we're dealing with is going to be the Anahilip. With that, I'll go ahead and check a shield here. It's gonna be Night Slash. Okay, fair enough. We do have another Skull to fire their way, which I think should be enough to finish off the rest of the Anahilip. Ooh, not quite. Can I get the Skull? I can. Okay, firing this off their way. That's something that I want for my Azumarill. Probably arguably could have stuck it out with the rest of my what do you call them? Poliwrath. There's the words I'm looking for. But now we swapped out for our Azumarill. That. Go ahead and fire off a Hydro Pump their way. Clear out the Clodsire. I think we should be able to one bubble down. Yep, be arrested the Annihilate and secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set, I believe. GG's. GG's all around. Double check, make sure. Yep, victory number 2. Okay. So good news, we are currently 2 for 2. Yep, we're currently 2 for 2. Let's see if we can go for win number 3 here as we jump into match number 3 of this set, which is going to be up against somebody. I jumped the gun there. Oh, go Jericho! Alright, go Jericho. That's Jericho bringing. It's going to be a Wigglytuff. Gonna be a Wiggly. Swapping up for an Annihilate. As we swap out for our Azumarill. I don't know why I'm saying everything like that. But anyway, could probably be possible they're going straight for the Shadow Ball. Yep, gets us to about half health. Fair enough. And with that, we're going straight for the Play Rough. Clear out chain number 1. Okay, checking up shield number 2 here, because we just got to another Play Rough. Could be banging me out here. Nope, they're going straight for the Shadow Ball again. Okay. Fair, fair. With that, we'll go ahead and fire off another Play Rough. Will we take shield number 2, or will we take the Annihilate? Shield number 2 it is. Okay. Okay. Oop. So with that, they do come back in with the Wigglytuff. Probably could have saved my Play Rough for later. It's okay. Popping back out for my Skill Eaters. We are still able to fire off a charge move. We will go ahead and take it out because I'm pretty sure we should be able to use the... What was I saying? We were able to tank out anything that Wigglytuff throws our way. Ooh. And that last one to deal with is going to be Talonflame. Okay, jump the gun a little bit here. We're using Disarming Voice. With that, we can actually opt to use our Shadow Ball here. Get them all into the yellow. Ooh. Okay, with that, they have swapped back out for their Annihilate. Okay. Okay, go ahead and check a shield here. They could be double charged on Fly or Brave Bird. It's gonna be Flame Charge. Okay. Okay, but we are able to counter down the rest of the Talonflame before they get to the next charge move, and we are able to get ourselves victory number 3 of this set. GG's, and GG's all around. Okay. With that, I'm going to go ahead and, no matter what, we're going to be in the positive in this set, but let's see if we can go for win number 2 here, or win number 4 here, as we look for match number 4. This is going to be our moment. This is our redemption tour. Hopefully I didn't just jinx it there. Anyway, match number 4 of the set is going to be against WVU Bengals fan. Alright, Bengals fan, what do you got? First match is going to be up against a Toxapex. Okay. Of course, the main thing to worry about is going to be Brine, but I think we are able to outpace them to that. And we are able to resist their poison jabs. We are resisting our Incinerate, but we are still able to do, I think, a pretty decent amount of resisted damage. that way, so we're pretty good there. Okay, anywho, we'll go ahead and chuck a shield here because we definitely don't want to try and tank out those brines. Brines hurt, man. Okay, with that, we'll go ahead for a disarming voice, either do a little bit of resistance damage on the Toxapex or bait out their shield. Okay, it's gonna be the shield. Okay. I will go ahead and check a shield again. Okay, it's gonna be another brine. Okay, next one to deal with is going to be the Mandibuzz. Okay, check a disarming voice their way. Okay, decent amount of damage in that way. And with that, I'm gonna swap right on out for my Azumarill. First main thing to look out for with Mandibuzz is they probably can still do a decent amount of neutral damage with Aerial Ace. I'm assuming it's not going to be much. Yeah. There's going to be a lot of Aerial Aces heading our way, but I think by the end of it, should be about, maybe when it gets to about half health, we'll start worrying a little bit more about well, I can't actually shield. I've used both of my shields. So, anywho, we're going for the play rough. We're clearing out the rest of the Mandibuzz. Clearing out the rest of the Toxapex to deal with. Because I'm assuming, well, they're either going to chip me down with Poison Jab and then finish me off with Brine, or they're going to go straight for the Sludge Wave. Which is very possible, I won't lie. Okay, they're going straight for the Sludge Wave, clearing out my Azumarill. RIP, buddy, you've done well. Now we are able to incinerate the rest of the Toxapex right on out of here. The last one to deal with is going to be the Stunfisk. And with that, going straight for Shadow Ball, clearing out their last shield. And with that, swapping in right for our Polariath. I'm assuming we're going to be needing to tank out an Earthquake here. This is going to be yellow, but we do have enough to get to Scald. So now we are able to clear out to the rest of the Stunfisk and secure ourselves victory number 4 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Whew. Alright, so far so good. We're in a good spot with this one. Let's see if we can go for that 5-0 in just a minute, but I see Sugang requesting, can I look at your best CP team, please? Yeah, sure. Best Pokemon that I have CP-wise is going to be our Dawnwing's Necrozma here, rocking cool 4602 CP. After that is our best buddy Hundo Dialga. Have a little bit more to go before we max out Dialga here, but slowly but surely we're working on it. And then after that we have a maxed out best buddy Garchomp, who could Mega Evolve at any given point in time. So that's our top 3. We're currently working on becoming best buddies with our Origin Palkia, and I think the only other few that I have maxed out is Dragonite and Gyarados. I think I have Goodra too. Yeah, Goodra too. I have a lot of Dragon types that are maxed out. I gotta diversify a little bit. We also need to heal our Ho-Oh, which actually I can do right now. Might as well. There we go. Yeah, this is the top squad right now. And we also have maxed out Annihilate. That was kind of a fun one to use in Master Premier, which I believe is coming back next season. So I don't know if Annihilate's gonna shine again, but you never know. might find a way to still succeed in the Master League. Yeah, these are. Oh yeah, we're almost through with maxing out our extra large Rayquaza. That's exciting. Anyway, yeah, we have Mewtwo. Definitely need more work on Mewtwo, so I gotta keep an eye out for when Mewtwo comes back to raids. But anyway, that's our highest CP at the moment. If you're looking more into Ultra League, we have a couple mons hanging out very close to the 2500 CP range. They're not the greatest of IVs because I haven't really built too many Ultra League mons with good IVs, but at the very least, CP wise, they keep pretty close to the 2500 range. And then to kind of go over where we're at in Great League, we have a good amount of mons in 1500. Maybe like a third of them are good IV'd mons, but yeah, most of them are just because they get really close, if not on the dot, on 1500. But otherwise, we have a pretty good growing collection of mons that are Great League eligible for mostly because a lot of tournament play hangs around Great League, so, and a lot of cups as well kind of hang around Great League, so that's kind of where we do a lot of focus and build a lot of our mons. But yeah, that's yeah, those are the best that we have for Spicy Team, good CP, nice. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Have you been Greed Pokemon Go? Why is my best CP named ML? Oh, these ones I indicate ML for Master League. Yeah, so ML is pretty much indicate that I'm like, oh, I want to build these Pokemon for Master League. But the only notable exceptions being Necrozma, which I built pretty much on the spot, and anytime 100% is pretty much full, the full 100% IVs, which if they say 100%, it's pretty much, and they're viable for Master League, they're pretty much going to get built for. That's also an extra given that, oh, these are going to be the ones that I dedicate to Master League. Yeah, that's why in the 2500 CP range there's some named UL because Ultra League, and then at the bottom there's some that's named GL for Great League. The naming scheme for the Great League ones is a little bit all over the place, but yeah, that's pretty much why the naming ML, UL, and GL throughout is just a quick and easy way to determine, like, oh, this is going to be a Pokemon that I'm going to use for those respective leagues. But anywho, speaking of battling it out in leagues, we're actually going to go ahead and jump right back into the Great League to take on our final match of the set. We're currently 4-0, so we'll see if we can do the full 5-0 as we now jump into match number 5, which is going to be up against Roberto C443. Alright, Roberto, what do you got? First round's going to be up against a Grand Bull. Alright, solid start there. It's going to be a Charming Lantern. Okay. Not Charming Lantern. Oh, Charming Lantern would be scary AF. Anyway, it's going to be a Sparking Lantern. I don't know how I feel about dealing with a Sparking, with a Charming Lantern. I don't want to think about that. But right now I went ahead and sent in our Poliwrath to deal with the rest of this Lantern, or at the very least start chipping away at its attack power here with some Icy Wings. And we're actually able to get one more Icy Wind off before our potentially inevitable demise. Okay, and with that we'll go ahead and save our shield for later. And for the Thunderbolt, finishing off the rest of our Poliwrath. And with that we'll go ahead and bring back our Skeletors. And we'll go ahead and use up my final shield here. Just to keep my Skeletors alive as long as I can. Alright, we'll take out the rest of the lantern. Gonna be Trevenant to deal with next. Okay. Trevenant's gonna be interesting. Okay. Like that. Okay, coming in with the Shadow Ball. That pretty much clears out that. And now it's just going to be our Zumaro versus their Trevenant and their... Okay. Going to be the return of the Grand Bull. They are doing some pretty good charm damage. We are able to finish off the rest of the Grand Bull with our Hydro Pump and some bubbles. Now let's see how well we're able to tank out what I'm assuming is going to be Seed Bomb. Oof. Can I get to another play rough in time? Oh no, the bubbles are a little too slow there. So unfortunately that is going to be a loss number 1 of the set, actually. So, all in all, set-wise, not too bad. But RIPs on the match, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Hey, the Great League is this team, but the other leagues, the other 2 leagues, what team? I'm currently not battling in those right now. I'm just focusing purely on Great League for the rest of tonight. Hence the reason why I've only been showing off this team. The last teams that I have used for Ultra League around the 2500 CP was Verzion, Tapu Fini, and Skeledirge, which I think got us 2 wins out of 5 pretty much consistently. So it needs a little bit of work, but it hangs in the middle, I guess. Unfortunately, in the negative in the middle, but it hangs. And then we've been rocking Ho-Oh, our Dawn Wings, Necrozma, and our regular 100% Dialga for Master League, which also hangs around that 2 wins out of 5 range when we were last battling with it. So again, needs a little bit of tweaking, figuring out how things work on that. But right now, our main focus is just trying to get good in the Great League, figuring out metas like team compositions and whatnot, making sure we're able to account for possibilities, which admittedly is not my strong suit in the slightest. So yeah, so I feel like best time to gain general practice is to go where main competitions usually hang out, which is the Great League, as well as the one where I'm the most familiar with. But yeah, so I think for the remainder of the night it's pretty much going to be so far this team has been holding up the best. We had another one that got 3 wins out of 5 and then an unfortunate 0-5, so we had to do a quick overhaul right after that. But this team at the very least has gotten us this 4 wins out of 5, so showing good promise there. Yeah, also on that note, we can claim this 3600 Stardust, this fast TM. We got ourselves a Grubbin. Go ahead and catch that real quick. Bye, you're heading out, Sugang. Well, thank you for stopping by, greatly appreciated. On that note, I should probably figure out a way to display the chat box around here, huh? Somewhere, somehow, some way. You can chat more properly. But anyway, we'll figure out that layout for some other time. But for now, we'll also claim this 3 rare candies, and we are now back up to the 2200s, where we're now at 22, 23. Ayo. Yeah. Anyway, quick, taking this moment, taking a quick drink of water. Because I feel like we've been chatting up quite a bit throughout this stream, so. Yeah, starting to feel a little bit in my throat. Anyway, hopefully we'll be good for the rest of the night. Maybe before at least 1 or 2 more sets. Yeah. Anyway, on that note, we'll go ahead and jump back into the basic rewards, jump into the Great League. And to reintroduce the team, for those of you who are just joining us, we're starting things out with Skeledirge up at the front, who's rocking Incinerate, Disarming Voice, and Shadow Ball. Hanging out in the middle, we have Poliwrath, who's rocking Counter, Icy Wind, and Scald. And closing everything out, we have Azumarill, who's rocking Bubble, Play Rough, and Hydro Pump. Okay, so this is the squad. Let's go ahead and jump back into it and see how we do for our next set of the night. Oh, and you're still here. Hello, hello. Thank you for sticking around, Sue Gang. Always appreciated. Get to see if we're able to carry some good wins here as we now jump into match number 1 of this set, which is going to be up against Mac Daddy 1976. Alright, Mac Daddy, what do you got? Excuse me. Alright, first round is going to be up against a Dragonair. Shadow Dragonair, on that note. Okay, fairly familiar with the drill on this one. We'll go ahead and chuck a shield here. Keep our Skeledirge alive as long as we can. Ooh, and that's going to be the arrival of their own Skeledirge. Okay, then we'll go ahead and chuck a Disarming Voice their way. Clear out your number 1. Ooh, they do beat me in attack priority. I will go ahead and use up my second shield here. There'll be Disarming Voice, okay. That. We do have Shadow Ball at the ready. Do they see it coming? They do see it coming, okay. Okay. They could be finishing me off with Disarming Voice, which would give them a little bit extra energy moving forward. Yeah. Like that. I'm going to swap out for my bubbles. Okay, I'm guessing this is going to be Shadow Ball, probably. Yeah. Get me well into the yellow. Like I thought, go ahead and fire off a Play Rough their way. Just clear out the rest of the Skeledirge. And with that, last one to deal with is going to be their Feraligatr. Into which case we swap back out for our Poliwrath. In which case they swap back out for their Dragonair. A lot has occurred in the period of a few minutes. And with that, we have clear out the Dragonair. They come back in with the Feraligatr, but they have opted to call it a night there. So we do manage to secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so off to a solid start there. We're currently 1-1. Let's see if we can go for win number 2 as we look for match number 2. I think that was the first match, if I'm remembering correctly. Hopefully I remember correctly. Anyway, match number 2 of this set is going to be up against Benny YH02. Alright, Benny, what do you got? First round is going to be up against a Vigoroth. Okay. Why am I so sticking out? There we go. Oh boy. I'm like stuck in an Incinerate. I'm stuck in Incinerate mode out here. Anyway, we're bringing in the Azumarill. Of course, they are able to get to their Aerial Aces faster than we can get to our Play Rough, so that is definitely something we gotta keep an eye out for. It doesn't do much damage, but eventually, slowly but surely, it's gonna start chipping. Well, it's gonna keep chipping, and I gotta be extra careful about that. Okay, going for another bit of chip damage. You might be able to get 2 more Aerial Aces off before I get to my next Play Rough. We shall see. Oh, just kidding. We do get to another Play Rough. Do they opt to use shield number 2 here, or to let their Mandibuds go? Shield number 2 it is. Okay. Putting up quite a good amount of energy there. One reason or another, I've opted to swap back out for my Skeledirge instead of Poliwrath, which would have been a much better counter. But, you know, I guess keep it interesting, right? Gotta keep them on their toes. You never know what you're gonna expect. Something like that. Keep them so much on their toes. I don't even know what I'm doing. Anywho, going for another Disarming Voice, clearing out the Vigoroth. Now, I'm guessing we're seeing the return of the Mandibuzz? Question mark? Yes, we are. I may have to say goodbye to my Skeledirge here. Ooh, not quite yet. Now we say goodbye to my Skeledirge here. Alright, Peabody, you have done well. I'll come back in with our Azumarill. Go ahead and fire off a Play Rough their way. Clear out the Mandibuzz. And with that, last one to deal with is going to be the Trevenant. Okay. Shield here, okay. Going for the Icy Wind. Might have been a mistake to switch out early on. There we go. Ooh. You get to the next charge move first. It could be double charge on Seed Bomb, which has me really concerned. How will we handle? We do survive! Albeit barely, but the attack debuff works out for us here. And we are able to clear out the rest of the Trevenant and secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Whew. Okay, I good tip. Use Disarming Voice 2 times. Any Pokemon, the first skill of Pokemon, just get rid of the Protect Shield and then use strongest attack. Fair. It is arguably a very go-to standard for Skeledirge, and for good reason. It's got good, it's got good coverage on that one. Or it's its more spammy move. It does do neutral damage if it on most mons that don't resist or that aren't weak to Incinerate, if I remember correctly. Like the overlap between resisting Disarming Voice and being weak to Incinerate and vice versa is pretty limited as far as I'm aware. But yeah. True. Disarming Voice is probably Skeledirge's best shield pressure. And of course, if they call it wrong and they're weak to Shadow Ball, then and we throw Shadow Ball, that's always a fun one. Anyway, match number 3 of this set is going to be up against Anthony. 23-16. All right, Anthony, what do you got? First round is going to be up against the Shadow Dragonair. Everyone's feeling Shadow Dragonair tonight. And it's a good mon. It provides its own pressure in the form of that Dragon Breath, which eats away at my health, as well as this Aqua Tail, which is something that will pretty much be the death of my Skeledirge. Anyway, we do manage to get to the Disarming Voices. Okay, I'm going to clear out shield number 1. I have an opportunity to try and clear out shield number 2. Okay. And I should clear out both shields, which is nice. Okay, and with that, I'll go ahead and swap right on out for my Azumarill. Of course, they do still, while we are able to resist their Aqua Tails and their Dragon Breaths, they do still have the ever infamous Body Slam Spam. which is gonna do some pretty nasty chip damage throughout, and is actually, I think, gonna pretty much get me to about half health here. Before they get to another, let's go ahead and finish off this Dragonair here. The real quick play rough. Okay. Then next model game is going to be the Empoleon. Okay. And with that, we did a little bit extra bubble damage, but I'm gonna go ahead and let my Azumarill go here. Oh no, we're still alive. Oh, just gave Empoleon a little bit extra energy. Should have probably fired off Play Rough for a little bit extra chip damage, but that's on me. Anyway, for the next mon that we have to face off against is going to be the Unnovan Stunfisk. Go ahead and shield out here because, yeah, that's going to be a discharge. So that's going to be a nope from me. We'll go ahead and fire off a Scald their way. Just try and get them out of here as fast as we possibly can. And we may need to tank out one discharge. Yep, we're going to have to tank out one discharge. We should be able to, I'm pretty sure. It's just going to... Yeah, get us deep into the red. And we are able to finish off the rest of the Stunfisk. Okay, we do have Scald at the ready. It is going to be resisted, but... Oh, it's much more resistant than I thought it would be. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. So unfortunately, while we did get a good amount of damage with our counters right after that, unfortunately, they still got us in the end there. So RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Okay, with that, we're still in the positive. We're still 2-1. See if we can go for win number 3 here as we... look for match, or I'm sorry, jump into match number 4, which is going to be up against Willy Danger 69. Nice. Okay, all right, Willy Danger, what do you got? First round's gonna be up against a Poliwrath. Okay, all in all, got some pretty good coverage against Poliwrath. Okay, I'm thinking they're just about Scald range. Definitely an Icy Ring. We'll go ahead and fire for the Starmie Voice their way. Clear out your number 1. Okay. Go ahead and check the shield in case they're going for the Scald. I'm guessing Icy Ring. Nope, they're going straight for Scald. Okay. Fair, fair, fair. And with that, we'll go ahead and fire off another Disarming Voice their way. We'll clear out shield number 2, or maybe clear the Poliwrath. Shield number 2 it is. Okay. I'll check my shield. Got me another Scald, okay. I really want my Skeledirge out of here. My goodness. He did get the debuff as well, so it's a little rough, but otherwise we're okay. And we are able to incinerate the rest of the Poliwrath right on out of here. And with that, next one coming in is going to be the Bastion. Go ahead and swap right on out for my Azumarill. Okay, I'm guessing they're coming in with the Stone Edge. Probably will get us maybe about half health. Oh no, not even. The bulk is real on Azumarill today. And what's extra real is that we have Hydro Pump. Okay, can we bubble down the rest of Bastion? Depends on how well we're able to tank out this next charge move. I'm guessing it's going to be another Stone Edge. Yep. Ooh, gets us one to the red. But we are able to finish off the rest of the Bastion. Ooh, our next mon is going to be Talonflame, but we do have the Hydro Pump at the ready. And fire that their way. That and fire 1 Incinerate, clear out the Talonflame, and secure ourselves victory number 3 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so with that, no matter what, we're ending this set in the positive. Gonna get a little bit of a climb going. Let's see if we can get ourselves one more win here as we go into our final match, which is gonna be up against Owlfort 066. All right, Owlfort, what do you got? First round's gonna be up against a Quagsire. Okay, that's definitely nope right on out of there. Into which case they gotta swap up for a Talonflame. Okay, and with that, I'm gonna go straight for a Icy Wind. Okay, clear out the shield. Okay, I think that was 4. So I think they're 1 away from their next fly. Okay. Going for another Icy Wind, going for the debuffs. They might still be within enough range to clear out the rest of my Poliwrath. But we'll see, we'll see. Oh, alright. Thank you for stopping by, Sugang. Greatly appreciated. Ooh. Okay, before they incinerate the rest of my Poliwrath, we do have an opportunity to fire off one real quick. Scald their way. Clear out the rest of the Talonflame. Alright, alright. Are they coming back in with the Quagsire, or are they bringing in Mon number 3? Quagsire it is. Okay, like that. I'm going to bring in our Azumarill, into which case they bring in the Skeleators. Okay, I'm going to check my shield here. I'm thinking that was 3. Oh, they got Crunch. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay. Definitely was not expecting Crunch. Crunch is cool. Okay, going for the Shadow Ball, clearing out their Skeleators. And with that, it's going to be the return of the Quagsire. Pretty sure Quagsire has nothing that can really hurt me from here, I'm pretty sure. Anywho, just to get a little bit of Pock Shot damage in real quick. Well, Mud Bomb can still do some pretty nasty neutral damage, if anything. But other than that, should be okay. And let's see what they're chucking our way. Could be a flurry of Mud Bombs. It's gonna be a Stone Edge. We're able to handle that just fine. And before we get to our next play rough, they have off the call tonight there, so we do manage to get ourselves victory number 4 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Alright, cool. Managed to make we're making some steady recovery out here. We're making some strides. We got ourselves 3,600 Stardust, 3 rare candies. We got ourselves a Wooloo! Wooloo's always a favorite, and now we can possibly get a shiny one later. It's next month, though. Alright. Got ourselves a brand new Wooloo! Not the greatest of IPs, so I'm going to transfer you out. And with that, we can also claim these 3 rare candies and make our way up to 2266. Alright, we got something going. We got something going. Hopefully we can keep it going. But we can also say hello to Arctox. HX. hello, welcome to the stream. Can't remember how I think you swung by before. I feel like I vaguely remember your username or your YouTube name. I can't remember how I pronounced it last time. Unless this is your first time here, in which case, hello and welcome. It's awkward. Anyway. But yeah, welcome. Currently battling it out in the Great League, trying to see if we can get ourselves a little bit more of a boost to our ELO, maybe get ourselves ever closer to veteran ranking. Most of the night has so far been hanging out in the 3 wins out of 5 range, which is not too bad. We did unfortunately hit an 0-5, which kicked us back down quite nastily in set number 2. But these past 2 sets, we were able to recover pretty well with... This is my first time, but thank you. Oh, okay. Ooh, that's awkward. But welcome. Glad you could join us. Thank you for stopping by. And let me know if you have a preference on how I should pronounce your username, or if you have another name that you want me to refer to you. I'll try to remember it as best I can. I can't promise it for future streams, but yeah, if it's like Arctox or Arcto HX or just Arcto, let me know. But yeah, past couple sets we were able to get ourselves 4 wins out of 5 for both of them, so we're able to climb up well back into the 2200s of 2266, and we'll go ahead and keep on battling and see if we can continue the climb a little bit here, jump back into the basic awards, jump into the Great League, and to introduce the team that we are using for these matches, for those of you who are joining us. Arcto is fine. Okay. Shall remember. Thank you. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, team we're running for this set is a Skeletor up at the front with Incinerate, Disarming Voice, and Shadow Ball. Hanging out in the middle, we have Poliwrath with Counter, Icy Wind, and Scald. And then closing everything out, we have Azumarill with Bubble, Play Rough, and Hydro Pump. Okay, so this is the squad. Let's go ahead and jump back into the battles and see how we do for the next set of the night. Can't remember what number we're on at this point. But anyway, match number 1 of this set is going to be up against Noel, 1661. Alright, Noel, let's see what you got. First round is going to be up against Shadow, Alolan Sandslash. Okay, we actually have a pretty good team prepped for that. Anyway, next mod is going to be the Shadow Feraligatr, into which case we'll swap out for our regular Poliwrath. We'll go ahead and try and tank out this first one. I'm pretty sure we should be okay. Yep, hanging in okay. They do beat us on the what do you call it? CMP tie there. Okay, going for the Hydro Cannon. We're going straight for the Scald, or the Optus Shield, or they're letting their Shadow Feraligatr do. Optus Shield, okay. Okay, going for one more attack here. I'm gonna go ahead and check my last shield. It's not a lot of health left on the Poliwrath, but I want to be able to be prepared for when I need to start doing some switches and whatnot. Anyway, last mon, or they're coming back in with the Alolan Sandslash, who is rocking Powder Snow. Okay, gives us a little bit of extra time before our demise there. There we go. And with that, I'm actually going to go ahead and swap out for my Azumarill, who should be able to tank out Drill Run a little bit better than Skeletor would be able to. Okay, with that, last one to deal with is going to be the Carbink. Okay. With that in mind, we do have a nice surprise for the Carbink in the form of a Hydro Pump. Okay, get them well into the yellow there. And I'll get them to the red. Okay, coming in with Moonblast. We are actually able to survive that, so that's good. Okay, and with that, they have also to call it a night there, so we do manage to secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. I think that was the first match, if I remember correctly. GG's all around. W squad and very good damage. Well, thank you very much, Octo. Greatly appreciated. Yeah, team's been holding up very well so far. Hopefully this is the team that we've been looking for for some level of climb. But anyway, we'll see. Right now we're currently in the positive with 1-0. Let's see if we can go 2-0 as we go into match number 2 of the set, which is going to be up against CVN 802. Alright, CBN, what do you got? First round's going to be up against a Shadow Quagsire. Okay, nope right on out of there and swap right on in for Poliwrath. Which because they have opted to stick it out for now. There's the switch. It's going to be the Anahilip. Okay, going some time here. Go straight for the Icy Wind. Lower their attack, if only by a little bit. Okay. They could already be in Shadow Ball range. If they are, we'll let this go. We actually do survive it. Amazingly. Never underestimate the power of a good attack debuff, I guess. Okay. I don't think it's been long enough. I think it's gonna be Night Slash. Yeah. Still hurts a little bit, but otherwise we're okay. These ones though. These ones I'm gonna want to shield. It's gonna be Aqua Tail. Okay. Okay, this is gonna be another Aqua Tail. I'm gonna swap right on out from Azumarill. So they're sticking it out for now. Probably gonna do a little bit of chip damage on our Azumarill. I'm guessing their last mon is probably something that doesn't want to see Azumarill. Possibly. I might be giving them exactly what they need to fight off against Azumarill here, but well, we'll see. We'll keep it going. We'll keep it going. This is one to the red. Oh, yep. There's the mon that we were looking for. It's the Talonflame. Ooh, he did give it a good amount of energy though, so I gotta be a little careful about that. Well, I may not have even enough time to really be careful about that, because they could be going straight for a Brave Bird. Nope, they're going Fly. Oh, which is still actually enough to finish off the rest of the Skeledirge there, so that is going to be loss number 1 in this set here. RIP's there, but nonetheless GG's. GG's all around. Oh, and... oh, apologize for missing your previous message, Arcto. How was your day and night? So far so good. Got a little salty because we did get that 0-5. We did get an 0-5 around set 2, but the good news is we've been able to slowly but surely recover, and we're actually a little bit ahead now, so that's... I'm pretty happy about that. Finding our stride with this team. Yeah, feeling good. But other than that, day's been good. Can't complain. You know, nothing spectacular happening, but nothing terrible. So it's a good middle of the road kind of day. But yeah, hopefully your day has been going well as well, Arcto. Your day, your night, your week. Hope all is well. Yeah, speaking of hoping everything goes well, I think right now we're currently tied 1-1. So we'll see if we can go for win number 2 here as we jump into match number 3 against Aziz 169696. That's a lot of 69s. Nice. Anyway. Sorry. Anywho, first matchup is going to be up against a Scamry. Swapping up for a Feraligatr, in which case we'll swap out for our Poliwrath. We'll go ahead and try and tank out this first one. It's a non-shadow Poliwrath, so they're able to hang on for a little bit longer than their shadow counterpart, but they don't do as much damage, which is very much helpful in this case. Means we can stay around for a little bit longer as well. That, going straight for the Scald. That. Don't go ahead and shield. Yeah, we'll keep our Poliwrath alive for a little bit longer. Guessing the next mon we're facing is probably going to be the return of the Skarmory, or is it going to be mon number 3? Yep, it's going to be the return of the Skarmory. Okay. Okay, with that, before we meet our demise, we can go ahead and leave a little bit of a parting gift here in the form of an Icy Wind. Okay, and now we say goodbye to our Polyrath here. R.I.P. buddy. You have done well. Ooh, last one is going to be the Wish Cache, in which case we can strike back with our Azumarill. Okay, with that, it's just a matter of surviving as many mud bombs as we can. Looks like we're able to hang in there pretty well. Considering they still have 2 shields on them, I'm going to want to start clearing that out real quick. So we'll go ahead and start firing off some play roughs their way. Hang on to that shield though for dear life. Okay, let's see what they're chucking our way next. It's gonna be another mud bomb. It's gonna be Scald. It's gonna be another mud bomb. Oh, it must be well stocked on mud bombs at this point. Okay, going for another play rough. Time we're able to get them all into the red. Take it, I'll take it. Okay, this time I'll shield. I'm guessing we can try and get them to use up their final mud bomb. Unless they're like triple stocked on mud bombs, which could be possible. I think. Oh no, we're able to incinerate the rest of the Wish Cache before they get to another mud bomb. Ooh, now the big question is, I think this is gonna be a last minute Brave Bird. Can we survive? No! The Brave Bird was too much. The Brave Bird was too much. I should have known. I should have known. I got a little too overconfident there, and unfortunately that was my demise point right there. So RIP's there, but nonetheless GG's. GG's all around. I don't know. Anywho. Don't stress it, bro. You're doing better than me. I'm barely rank 19, but I don't play PvP, so I'm gonna try and push for rank 20. That's cool. Yeah, man, might as well go for that 20, right? Might as well see what your ending ELO is gonna be. I think you get yourself a couple of like elite fast and charge TMs if you ever want to use those. So I respect it. Hey, man, still getting up to rank 20 is pretty good. You know, it's a bit of a climb in those last. I think the last 5 ranks are definitely like quite a haul to get through. So I respect that. Yeah, wish you best of luck on your on the push to rank 20. Hope that goes well. I believe. Should be good. Should be good. Got a good amount of time before the. I think it's about a week from. Oh, it's a little less than a week from now, but yeah. Oh, maybe about 6 days. But yeah, I believe. Best of luck, Arcto. Get him. And on the plus side, going to rank 20, as long as you at least get a win, it like pushes you can climb up a little bit more. So, you know, on the plus side on that. And when seeing you play, I see how much grind and knowledge you need to know is crazy. Oh yeah, no, the amount of like knowledge to play through these games sometimes is madness. And honestly, I'm the guy stuck at like ace veteran level. To see like people playing at constantly at the legend level, it's something else, man. It's unreal. The grind and the knowledge is real. Anywho. But speaking of going for the grind and for expanding our knowledge on PvP, we're going to continue our matches. Right now we're 1 win and 2 losses, so we'll see if we can tie it up here as we go into match number 4, which is going to be up against Die Cafe 397. It's a lot of cafes. A lot of cafes are dying out here. Anyway, first matchup is going to be against a Magnezone. Okay, with that, swapping things up for a Pelipper. Go ahead and swap right on out for our Azumarill. But the main thing to worry about when fighting Pelipper is the possibility of Hurricane. Like that. It does get us to about half health, so I gotta be a little careful how we proceed. We'll go ahead now and fire off a Play Rough their way. Clear out the shield. Okay. Okay, we'll go ahead and check our shield here. They could be baiting me out with Weather Ball. I'm guessing. Nope, they're going straight for the Hurricane. Okay. Then we'll go ahead and fire off another Play Rough their way. Get them all into the red. Okay, with that, we can go ahead and say goodbye to our Azumarill here. Alright, Peabody, you have done well. Oh no, we still live. Okay, might have given Pelipper just enough energy, yep, to get to another Weather Ball. Yeah, I'm gonna shield. I need to keep my Skeletor's alive as long as I can. We do have the rest of the Magnezone to deal with. Well, nope, they're going in for the Annihilate. Interesting. Okay. Okay. That coming in with the Shadow Ball, clearing out the Annihilate. Now we just have the rest of the Magnezone to deal with. Okay. The thing that worries me is if they're double charged on Wild Charge, then I'm pretty much screwed. Oh no, we're good! The counters have gone through. The Magnezone is no more. And we have secured ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Whew. Okay, got a little nervous there, not gonna lie to you. that put me in a panic. But the counters have pulled through. Huzzah. Oh, and hello, and welcome back to the stream, Sue Gang. Whew. Sorry, I need a breather. Need a drink of water. Got scared of the possible double Wild Charge there, but we found a way to counter through. Okay, but anyway. Okay, with that, we're all tied up here. We're 2 wins, we're 2 losses. Let's see if we can get that win number 3 here as we go into our final match of this set, which is going to be up against Wakesk 813. Alright, Wakesk. What do you got? First matchup is going to be up against a Gligar. Okay. Of course, the main concern about dealing with Gligar, whether Shadow or not, is, of course, the damage from Dig. But otherwise, I think we'll at least try and see if we can get the shields out of here from Gligar with our Disarming Voices. Nope, just kidding. They're swapping right on out for a Feraligatr. The Shadow? It is. It's a full Shadow team. That's pretty dope. Anyway, swapping right on out for our Poliwrath here. We'll go ahead and try and tank out this next one. I'm assuming... Yep, Hydro Cannon. Okay, with that going straight for the Skull to the Opti Shield here, or are they letting this one go? Letting this one go, okay. With that, are they coming back in with the Gligar, or are they bringing him on number 3? Right now, I think just waiting out the switch timer. Nope, bringing in Mon number 3, which is going to be a Shadow Tentacruel. Once again, full Shadow team. Love it. Anyway. Really digging the Shadow Squad out here. I think it's cool. Anyway, we'll go ahead and check our last shield here because they're going straight for the Scald. And they're going straight for the Scald. Whoops. I thought they were switching. I thought they were switching out, so I preemptively swapped in for my Azumarill, and I think I'm going to be paying the price here for that. Let's see what charge moves they're chucking. Oh, it's going to be Sludge Wave. Yep. Paid for that one dearly. At the very least, we do manage to clear out the last shield, so that's good. Okay. We do have Disarming Voice at the ready, so we'll go ahead and fire that their way. Clear out the Tentacruel. Ah, we did get to another charge move. I think this is going to be Dig, which is going to finish us off here. Yeah. Yep, so that is going to be loss number 3 here. So unfortunately, that is going to be a negative set, but it's in the middle, so it's not going to hurt ELO too much. But nonetheless, RIP's there. But nonetheless, GG's all around. Saying nonetheless a lot on that one. Anyway. Who should I replace for LAX? Oh, our Skelly Dirge up at the front, or is it going to be the Azumarill on the back? Sorry, I didn't realize I actually have 2 Pokemon named LAX. But in either case, if we're talking about the Skeledirge up at the front, it's mainly for Incinerate damage, so your best bet will probably be Talonflame. Will probably be the best like 1-to-1 if you have a Talonflame rocking Incinerate. Charge moves can vary. You can do double flying moves with it, with Fly and Brave Bird, gives you good damage coverage with that. The fire one, okay, yeah. So best case would probably be Talonflame. The unfortunate thing about Talonflame is if you're building up right now, the fast move is a Community Day exclusive move, so you'd either have to wait for a Community Day or an event that features that move, or you have to use an Elite Fast TM for that. Yeah, if you do have a Talonflame at the ready, then that would be a good one to as a good like replacement for Skeledirge. Well, it's the most 1-to-1 with Skeledirge, I'd argue. I think other than that, Skeledirge has interesting coverage. I think if you're looking for ghost coverage with some different fighting type damage, you could always go with a personal favorite of mine is Annihilate. Does give good fast move pressure with counter, at least for the rest of this season. And you do have access to the power ghost move that is Shadow Ball, and you can either have some general coverage with Night Slash as well as a potential for an attack boost with it, Night Slash, or you can also go for Ice Punch, which could save you if you're running into like Glygars or like flying types and whatnot. Other than that, Skeledirge. Oh, Sugang, did you have a particular preference? I see you dropping some ellipses in the chat, dropping some dots. If you do have and if anyone else is watching this and have any other recommendations for a replacement for Skeledirge, I'm open to, I'm all ears for that. But the only other unfortunate thing between Annihilate and Skeledirge is that Earth, please. What do you mean by... I'm sorry, if you don't mind can you further explain what you mean by Earth? Like ground types? You're looking for good ground types. Right now the Mud Boys are in high demand. Like you can go for Swampert is a classic with the Hydro Cannon. Wishcash has fallen a little bit from grace since Skull doesn't do as much. That's not Skull. Since Skull doesn't have as good of a chance at dropping attack. Do I have Pokemon Earth? Sorry, I'm not quite familiar with that. I don't... Stone. Rock types. Oh, rock types is an interesting one. Ooh. What can I recommend for rock types? Oh, ground. Okay. Ground is a little bit easier. Rock is... That's true. I don't know who to recommend for rock. Oh, Bastiodon. If you have like a bunch of Sheldon candies and a bunch of Stardust to spare, Bastiodon is always a go-to rock and steel type. There's Probopass too, although Probopass is a little bit tougher to... it's cheaper to build, but it's not as efficient, unfortunately. I'm sure there's a lot of other rock types that I'm forgetting that's viable that we'll probably encounter throughout the rest of our battles here, but yeah, those are the two I'd probably recommend. Oh, and I'm sorry. Speaking of rocks that are very bulky that require a lot of resources to build, Carbink, rock and fairy types. Another good one. Another bulky rock type that will actually probably stay pretty. Actually, I don't know why I'm explaining all of this. You're asking for ground types when I'm giving you rock types now. But yeah, Carbink stocks are probably going to go a little bit up when the next season comes around. But ground types. If we're talking Great League right now, Galarian Stunfisk is a little bit of hit or miss. It did have its time in the spotlight many seasons ago, but I think it's still a good option to go with, and it has good coverage. It's not as good as it used to be, but I think it can still put in good work. Swampert again has the ever spammy Hydro Cannon to it. Has good coverage with either Earthquake or Sludge Wave. A personal favorite of mine is Clodsire, who's actually going to be getting a little bit of a buff next season with the fast move Poison Sting, which is getting a little bit more power to it. So I do enjoy Clodsire. Clodsire is also pretty fairly easy to build. Doesn't take as much resources to build, if I recall correctly. That one's pretty good. Wishcash, not as great, and it's probably gonna go down a little bit next season, but Wishcash is a favorite. Diggersby could be good for if you're feeling a little spicy. Definitely has a lot of bulk to it. Does require a lot of resources to build, but it's a really good ground type to go with. It's got Fire Punch for good coverage as well as good bait and whatnot. One that's really good right now that probably won't be as great next season, although you may still see hanging around, it's going to be Gligar, mostly because while a lot of the other ground types have either neutral or ground and flying has a lot of good coverage as long as it's not ice. Yeah, it has a lot of benefits in this league. It has good damage as well as good shield baiting with the combination of Aerial, Ace, and Dig. with good energy generation with wing attack. Steelix, very bulky, can lower, has good moves to lower the opponent's stats with like Psychic Fangs for the opponent's defense drop. Break-in Swipe has a chance to lower attack, I believe, if I remember correctly. Crunch has a way to lower defense. And yeah, slowly but surely it'll eventually wither away at the opposing Pokemon with its Dragon Tail. Some people run Thunder Fangs. Could work in certain situations. Yeah, I would say that's the ones to mainly look out for in terms of Great League. Although one to look out for later, I've heard good things coming from Gastrodon. Mud Slap getting a buff, so could be something good. Oh, and I see Geo 317. The reason why there are certain ones that not only say like Geo but also have a number is that's pretty much like their ranking. Like if you look at the IVs that the Pokemon has, usually they recommend for Great League to have as little attack stat as possible and as much invested in defense and HP. So right now this one's actually the opposite of what you want. You'll want more something like this Pokemon who has not much in terms of attack IVs and more in defense and HP. I believe it's because since CP is mainly is largely a large portion of what makes the CP higher is the attack stat. So technically, while like a 15 like this one with 15 attack is technically actually a lower level than this one with 0 attack. Now, like how you can see in the power-up settings, this one requires only 3,500 Stardust to get to the next level, whereas this one requires 4,500 because it's a little bit higher level. Yeah, anyway. So yeah, the numbering next to it is pretty much so like for this one, Geo 317, it means that the current IV spread when checked through resources like PV Poke or any like IV checkers will tell you that this Quagsire is hanging around rank 317 out of I think it's like 2,000 something that could be possible. But yeah. Oh yeah, and for ground, Quagsire is a good option too. I don't remember if I said that, but Quagsire is a good option too. Anyway, to go back to the very original question of what's a good replacement for Skeledirge, I think the most in terms of like playstyle, I'd say Talonflame would probably fit the best in terms of a replacement. Although you do need a fast TM to get Incinerate. Otherwise, good Shadow Ball users like Annihilate is always a good one. If you want good coverage against Fairy type Pokemon or like good resistance against Fairy type Pokemon, I think Skarmory is a good option. I don't see too many Charizards hanging around. I think it's a little too. It doesn't have much health to it or much bulk to it, so it might go down a little bit more quickly. But it's always a good option. Another one that has good option but has a lot less bulk is Typhlosion, who also rocks Incinerate or could rock Shadow Claw and has good coverage with Thunder Punch for any pesky water types that has to fight, as well as Blast Burn, which hurts like a truck. Anyway. But yeah. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all the ones that come to mind. Yeah, in terms of playstyles, you probably fit most comfortably, I think, with Talonflame. Typhlosion's a good option, and Charizard, if you're looking for fire coverage, could work. Yeah, otherwise, Annihilate I feel like is a good fit too. The only bummer about Annihilate is that it falls to Fairy type Pokemon, whereas Skeledirge resists Fairy type Pokemon. But have I done a raid yet today? technically, yes. I mean, well, if we're being literal, it's currently 1:35 in the morning where I am right now. So in that regards, no, I haven't done a raid yet, but I have done a raid prior to this stream. So okay, technically I did a raid yesterday, but today I haven't done a raid yet. But I think we have raid hour, was that like 15 hours from now? 18 hours from now, I think. So looking forward to doing some raids during that. Yeah. So apologies. I kind of went on a very long tangent about fire type, annihilate, ground types, and stats on Pokemon. So Greninja is water dark. It's a dark type Pokemon. Yeah, water and dark. So it actually wants to avoid fighting types as much as it can. It's a good mon. It's very glass cannon-y, so definitely gonna want to use up as many shields as I can to protect it, but it's very spammy as well. You'll get to like Hydro Cannon and like two or three water shurikens. It's crazy. Scary stuff, that Greninja. Like, anywho. Sarageo. I don't know why I just said it, and I apologize if I butchered that, but I appreciate the piece. Anyway, we can go ahead and claim this 3600 Stardust and this charge TM. Ooh, after that whole business. But yeah, we dipped deck down to 2252, but it wasn't too bad of an ELO loss, so still okay with that. I think on that note, we'll go ahead and do one more set, but I need to take, I'm going to go ahead and actually hit the restroom real quick, so give me one moment. I shall be right back. Hey, and we are back. Hello, hello. Yeah, so far, Had a couple of ups and downs here and there, but we've been able to make a pretty good climb so far. And with the night getting kind of late, I think we'll go ahead and just do one final set to close everything out. So on that note, we'll go ahead and jump right back into the basic rewards, jump into the Great League, and to introduce the team. Oh, nope. That's not what I meant to do. We'll introduce the team later, but for now, we'll go ahead and look for match number 1 of this set. Whoops. might be. I was like, oh, I should probably introduce the team since, one last time before we close out for the night. But instead, we'll go ahead and see how this team does in match number 1 against Big Dan. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, Big Dan, what do you got? Easy. First matchup is going to be up against a Swampert. Go ahead and up on there. They're going to swap out for their Annihilip. Okay, with that, go ahead and waste no time here. Go straight for the Scald. Okay, oh, I actually do get the attack debuff, so I'll take that. With that, I will go ahead and let this go. Could be Night Slash, so we're okay there. Okay, going straight for the Icy Wind. Their attack power, if only by a little bit more. There we go. Okay, and with that, I'm guessing they're coming back in with another. The Night Slash, okay. Just in case they're still coming in with Shadow Ball. Yeah, coming in with Shadow Ball, okay. Yeah, we'll finish off the rest of the Annihilate. Check up shield here. We don't want to tank out that Hydro Cannon if we don't need to. Okay. Have enough for Disarming Voice. Go ahead and fire that their way. Whoop. And we do have enough for Shadow Ball as well. That we can actually swap out for our Azumarill to finish off, bubble down the rest of the Swampert. And with that, last one to deal with is going to be the Skarmory. And I'm guessing they're coming in with a Sky Attack. Yep. And with that, we can go ahead and strike back with a real quick Hydro Pump. Okay. Ooh, with that, they do get to the next charge move. Could be another Sky Attack, or is it going to be Brave Bird? Nope, it's going to be Sky Attack. We actually do survive. And with that, we have an opportunity to fire off Play Rough their way. It is resisted, but I believe should be enough damage to clear out the rest of the Skarmory. And it is. So we do manage to secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. And I know we just saw them in action, but just to kind of quickly go over the Pokemon that we're using for this set. We're starting with Skeletor, jump at the front with Incinerate, Disarming Voice, and Shadow Ball. Hanging out in the middle, we have Poliwrath with Counter, Icy Wind, and Scald. And then closing everything out, we have Azumarill with Bubble, Play Rough, and Hydro Pump. Okay, so now with introductions out of the way, we're currently 1-0. Let's see if we can go 2-0 as we look, or as we now jump into match number 2 of this set, which is going to be up against Nicola SBR10. Or Nicholas BR10. Alright, Nicholas, what do you got? First matchup's gonna be up against a Gligar. Okay, it's a non-shadow Gligar, so that'll be So we're not going to take too much damage from like things like dig and whatnot, but we do still have to be careful about. Well, we're not able to dish out as much damage against their Gligar with our Incinerates. That's another thing to keep an eye out for. Ooh, it looks like we might have won a CMP tie there. That's good news for us. Oop. Swapped right on out for our Azumarill to catch this. I'm assuming this is a dig. Oh no, it's gonna be Aerial Ace. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Not bad. Bringing in the Empoleon. Okay. Empoleon has actually some pretty good coverage against pretty much the entirety of our team. So, depending on how this plays out, we might be in a bit of trouble. At least we can get them well into the yellow with a real quick Hydro Pump. There's the words I'm looking for. Okay, like that. Swap back in for our Skeletor. Should do a real quick Disarm and Voice. Finish off the rest of the Empoleon. Okay. That last one to deal with is going to be the double. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, that we're coming in with the Simon Voice. Okay. Okay, what are they hitting us with? What's your charge move? I'm guessing Payback? Wild Charge? Body Slam. Okay. Coming in with the Disarming Voice, getting you onto the red. Okay, now we'll say goodbye to our Skeleturge there. RP buddy, you've done well. And with that, we are able to counter down the rest of the double and secure ourselves the dub. Victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. And apologies for that. But anyway, with that, we're currently on the up and up. We're currently 2-0. Let's see if we can go for 3-0 as we now jump into match number 3 of this set, which is going to be up against Hiramon 007. Hiramon, or Hedemon, or however you pronounce it. Starting things out with a Lantern. Okay. It's a Sparking Lantern. Okay, and we'll go ahead and check a shield here. Okay, and that. We'll go ahead and fire off a Shadow Ball their way. Okay. Ooh. Did not time that one out properly. Let's see if we can tank. Could be better. We actually are able to take out both of their shields though, so that's kind of nice. With that, I'm going to go ahead and swap right on out for our Poliwrath. In which case, I'm now going to go ahead and fire off a Scald their way. It's going to be resisted, but should do some pretty decent damage nonetheless. Gets them well into the red. Okay, now the big question is, are they baiting me out with a Surf, or are they hitting me straight with a Thunderbolt? Hitting me straight with a Thunderbolt, alright. Okay, can I counter down before their next Thunderbolt though? Yes, we can. So we are able to counter down the lantern. The next mod is going to be the Gudra. Actually, we're still in pretty good standing against Gudra. So we have a Zoomer on the back, and we have an Icy Wind at the ready. And with that, last one to deal with is going to be Dunsparce. Actually, yeah, we're in good hands here, I think. Going for the drill run, clearing out our Poliwrath. RIP, buddy, you've done well. And with that, swapping right on out for our Azumarill. Let's see how well we tank out these next charge moves. Drill run. Oh yeah, we handle okay. Okay. And before we clear out the Dunsparce, they have opted to call it a night, so we do manage to secure ourselves victory number 3 of this set, I believe. GG's. GG's all around. Yeah. So no matter what, we're ending this in the positive with 3-0. So pretty happy about that. But we'll go ahead and jump right back into it and see if we can get ourselves win number 4 as we look for match number 4. And match number 4 of this set is going to be up against Red Rocket Boy. Alright, Red Rocket Boy, what do you got? This match is going to be the Talonflame. Shield Flexing, Shiny Flexing Talonflame. Could be Shield Flexing too, I don't know. They're going for a little extra charge there. Fair enough, fair enough. We're going straight for the Shadow Ball. Clearing out shield number 1. With that, they're swapping out for Wish Cash. And probably could have also gone for Poliwrath on this one, admittedly, but we could do Azumarill. Azumarill still works. Getting some good neutral damage in with the bubbles. Able to tank out Mud Bomb pretty well. We're gonna have to tank out another Mud Bomb here. Okay, and we're going to fire off a Play Rough their way. Let's do some good neutral damage there, get them all to the yellow. Okay, I think I can tank out one more. Yeah. Ooh, they do get to the next charge move though. So I will go ahead and say goodbye to my Azumarill here. RIP, buddy, you have done well. Okay, and we are able to incinerate the rest of the Wish Cash right on out of here. Okay, it's going to be the return of the Talonflame. We'll go ahead and check a shield here. Maybe Fly. Okay. Check another shield here. Putting on the Fly. Okay. Sounding Voice, clearing out the shield. Ooh, they're swapping right out for a Chestnut. Okay. Chestnut's interesting. Ooh, actually able to dish out super effective damage with whatever move that is. But with that, we are able to counter down the rest of the Chestnut. And we have the rest of the Talonflame to deal with. Will they one-shot us with whatever charge move they have left? We Fly. Okay. Not today. We are able to get to the Scald, and I believe they're out of shields, so we should be able to clear out the Talonflame and secure ourselves victory number 4 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Ooh, buddy. Scaring the life of me here. My goodness. Alright, but good news, we're 4-0. Will we be able to close out the night with a cool 5-0? We'll see as we jump into match number 5, which is going to be up against... what was that? Spirit Baker? Spirit Baker. Anyway, they're starting things out with a Skarmory. There's an air slashing Skarmory. Oh, that's interesting. I don't see that every day. Down, go ahead and fire off a disarming voice. If we can clear shield. Nope. Do decent damage to the Skarmory, I guess. We'll go ahead and check our own shield here, just because I'm pretty sure no matter what, we don't want to tank it. It's gonna be Brave Bird. That. Next one to deal with is going to be Swampert. Yeah, Shadow Swampert too, yeah. There it is. Okay, and with that, I'm going to go ahead and swap right on out for my Poliwrath, into which case they swap out for Venusaur. Okay. So with that, we are able to clear out their final shield there. And we are able to debuff them a little bit. I'll actually go ahead and use up my final shield here because we do have Icy Wind already at the ready. It'll be Frenzy Plant. We will go ahead and fire off our Icy Wind. Either take out the Venusaur or at the very least take out a good chunk of their attack. And good news, we do take out the Venusaur. And holding good so far. We'll see though. We do still have the rest of the this Shadow Swampert to deal with. It all depends on what their last move or what their large charge move is. If it's Sludge Wave, I might be in trouble. It'll be Earthquake. Okay. Okay. We do get to the Play Rough. We'll go ahead and fire that their way. And this is, they're more durable than I think. Should be good to go. And Azumaro's charging up over here. There we go. Able to fire the Play Rough, clear the Swampert, end the night on a very high note with a cool 5-0. GG's. GG's all around. Okay. What a way to end the night. Okay. Got ourselves 3600 Stardust, a Golden Raspberry. We got ourselves a Scraggy. Catch that real quick. Alright, brand new Scraggy. Not bad IVs, but we'll transfer you out. Looks like ourselves 3 more rare candies and 7200 Stardust. And with that, we're able to climb right on up to 2323. Woo! And we got ourselves a cool 5000 Stardust to end out the night as well. So, I'll take it. Yeah, I guess on that note, we've made... started out a little bit rough with that 0-5 in set 2. Way back when, slowly but surely climbed our way back up with a couple of 3 wins out of 5s, but eventually we found our stride. We were able to close the night with that 5-0, and we're back in the 2300s. So looks like later on we'll figure out if maybe this team will get us all the way up to veteran ranking, and maybe even beyond. Don't have a whole lot of battles left to see if we can get to expert, but if we're able to keep a good momentum going, you never know. But yeah, thing other than that though, that'll pretty much do it for this stream. Thank you very much to everyone who tuned in to this one. Thank you to Sugang and Arcto and Fajri. I apologize if I'm butchering any of your usernames, but thank you for stopping by, chatting up for a little bit. Greatly appreciated. Of course, if you do want to check out any future streams, you can of course subscribe to us here on YouTube. We also do stream over on Twitch as well in the same name, Voyaging Trainer, so they can follow us on Twitch as well. Other than that, if you do want to check, or if you want to check out any of the streams that were exclusive to Twitch, the VODs for those are saved on our sister YouTube channel, Voyage Archives. And lastly, if you want to keep up to date on our weekly stream schedules, as well as check our daily happenings, you can always follow us on our socials, Twitter/X, and Instagram at Voyaging Trainer. With that said, I'll take a quick moment to go over the stream schedule for this upcoming week, or for the rest of this week. The remainder of the streams will be happening over on Twitch. Where tomorrow/later today we'll be diving back into our playthrough of Super Mario 64. On Thursday we'll be diving right back into Pokemon Go Battle League to take on the Great League once again. We'll see if this team can carry us through even further, or if that's going to be, or if we're going to need to mix up the formula a little bit. That one, I guess we'll have to wait and see. But after that, on Saturday about this time over on Twitch, we'll be duking it out once again in Pokemon Unite. Probably trying out a couple things in casual playthrough. You know, trying to figure out other play styles and whatnot. But we'll try and see if we can also climb through the ranks as well. Yeah, we shall see how that all plays out. But to reiterate. Tomorrow/later today, or the remaining 3 streams will be over on Twitch. With tomorrow/later today will be Super Mario 64. Thursday about this time is back here in Go Battle League to take on the Great League, and then on Saturday we'll be diving back in to Pokemon Unite. Yeah, that will pretty much do it for the stream schedule for the rest of this week, and that'll pretty much do it for the stream. Thank you very much once again to everyone who tuned in, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See you.